Quick announcement before this week's session. Doomsayers Podcast has gone social. You can now follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or contact us at doomsayerspodcast@gmail.com with any comments, questions or suggestions. We're currently producing one session-length episode every week, available on Spotify, Podbean or Google Podcasts, with iTunes and YouTube shortly to follow. We're not professionals, but making a podcast of this type does involve time, dedication and cost. So if you like what you hear, please do like, share, comment and subscribe. I know you hear this from everyone, but it really does help a lot and it really does mean a lot. Thank you, and fear not the Doomsayers. The following podcast contains frequent graphic violence, adult themes including discrimination, and language which some listeners may find offensive. Welcome everyone to the 6th episode of Doomsayers. Our party now find themselves in a dark and secret place, so I think it's appropriate to say, may Moore avert his gaze from you, and may you always be the one that his daughter's authorised to help. This week's recap will be given by Steve as his character Nornghal Varrskrati. Go for it, Steve.
Well, what a time we've had. I've made a new friend of sorts. The rest of them are coming around him, I feel. But, well, a dwarf is a dwarf. I'm sure he'll be just fine once we get him all cleaned up. Again. And sober. Eventually. Well, once he'd finished running around and taking off his clothes and shitting in the street and picking fights with animals and picking fights with people and picking fights with us, well, we dumped him off on the ship. He'll be fine. He'll be all right on the barge. I'm sure it will be all right. Now, as for the rest of it, well, it's been an eventful evening for us all, I think. After going hither and thither with this new best friend of mine, we've found ourselves in the sewers of all places. Not our favourite place, but never mind. We're giving chase to some kind of deformed goblin. I think the tall lady, fellow, person, and the small lady had something to do with him. Anyway, somehow we ended up being the poor sods they sent down the manhole to go and get the bloody thing. So here we go, trudging through the sewers, the stench. Ugh. I tell you, smelled worse than Gotry. Well, maybe not quite. Anyway, we're splishing and splashing and slopping and schlepping and all the way through here. And I come across a door. Now, not being one to leave any stone unturned, we decided to see what we could find out. I sidled myself up very, very sneaky and quiet, and they never heard me coming, apart from when I tripped and bumped into the door. But we were invited in, and it would be rude not to. And then we got accosted by the landlord and had sacks put over our heads, and our things taken away, and we were threatened. Then told never to come back. And then they kicked us out again. Honestly, total waste of time. And then that little prat Ebenezer decided to sock me in the face. Well, I can't say I'm very impressed with his behaviour lately. But we marched on. We found ourselves another door. This one we were allowed into without being bagged. But, well, the tall fellow, lady, person. He opened it up and seems to have found some bones on the floor. I don't think our little goblin friend is going to be making it back with us. And, well, that's where we find ourselves face to face with some... Well, I don't even know what it was, but Sarah and Ebenezer certainly didn't seem to like it, but Stör and I, we stood our ground. But it was clear we weren't welcome here either.
And that's where we left it. Okay, so everyone apart from Seraphina, I would like to make an endurance test for being in this environment.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's challenging, and I do want to know how many success levels you got.
Between sessions, I did take Tenacious as well, which means my endurance successes last longer, just so you're aware. If I can find my dice.
A one-off.
Okay, that's fine.
Yo!
Right. Shaky. I got 14 out of 55. Yeah.
Okay, plenty of successes. Nornghal, Ebenezer?
I got 3 with 54.
I got 1.
Whoa.
0, 1. Or 1 success level.
1 success level.
Okay, so Ebenezer, you're going to gain a corruption point because this constitutes a minor exposure to a moderate exposure to corruption.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
As if it could be worse.
Ebenezer's already a fucking grotty little mutant.
Everyone else, Seraphina, this I forgot to establish last session. Everyone was making a test against fear. However, since this demon, which it quite clearly is actually larger than you, then its fear goes to terror. So you are actually terrified. Sorry, rather than just frightened.
Okay.
How badly did you fail on the cool test last week? 77 out of.
Out of the court, 35.
Okay. So you are going to take 2 broken conditions. So the only thing that you can do is, as your action, is to run away.
Right, okay. I'm also tied to Stör, so that's not going to be easy. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Okay,
all my road.
Shall we take it in initiative order to see what people are doing? The demon has just told you all to go away.
Okay.
Stör, you're the only one that's actually inside the room. Nornghal is behind you. Seraphina is, I believe, slightly behind you, but tied to you.
Yeah.
And Ebenezer's at the back, but pointing a crossbow through the door before he realised it was a demon.
I mean, if it's asking us to leave, then probably going to leave. I think I've still got the pelvic bone in my hand, so backing out of the door, I think, was just my plan.
Okay, next person down the line, Ebenezer. What are you doing? Remember, you are still subject to fear.
Subject to fear means you can't move closer to it. You get minus 10% to hit.
To affect it in any way. And if it comes closer to you, then you're going to be terrified as well. Broken.
Do I just let loose on the crossbow?
Let me get out of the way first, please, please, please.
Yeah, I think I just duck around the wall and hope it didn't notice me.
Okay. Seraphina, you're running away.
Oh, no, oh my goodness, She's just going like that, like hysterical, just like panicking.
Okay, and so you're running away. First off, I want you to make an athletics test.
Uh-huh.
This is
Oh, yeah.
So you don't slip on the slimy walkway.
Well, that's
Now
good.
I want you to make a strength test opposed by Stör's strength.
like a chihuahua on a leash, straining.
King 90.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's not good. And my sorry, let me roll against mine. Strength is 35, and I've rolled 94.
Okay,
Yes.
so how many levels of negative success levels do you each have? What's your strength, Seraphina?
Funny.
7 negative success levels. Stör?
Mine was 35, and I'm not good at maths.
6.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Right. Okay. So, Seraphina, you're trying to run away. You managed not to slip on the horrible slippery walkway. However, Stör, you're yanked probably I'd say like a 2-yard step.
Okay.
Just along the walkway before you're able to stop yourself. As Seraphina is trying to run away, but is just held in check at this point by you, and is still trying to leg it. Nornghal?
I ain't sticking around for this. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna just back up. I think I'm. Christ,
Okay.
I don't know where I am in relation to everybody else, but I'm getting the fuck out of the way. Like I'm not dealing with this today. I've had enough.
So you're all out of the door. At which point it is flapping its wings and making a huge amount of noise, and this foul-smelling pink and blue and purple smoke is filling the air. And it's just staring at you and giving these horrible screeches. It's absolutely deafening. It's not taking any offensive action at this point, so we can come out of initiative if we want to. Seraphina, you're still... you can make an average cool test to remove a broken condition.
15, and my cool is 35, so...
Okay, so that's 2 success levels, so you actually remove both of them. You're no longer terrified. You had a funny 5 seconds.
Okay.
Legged it. You've managed to cool yourself down, probably helped by the jerk of the rope around your waist. What's everyone doing? You can still see this horrible creature inside with its 400 mouths and its 3 arms and its 8 eyes, just constantly twisting and warping.
We're terribly sorry to have disturbed you. We'll be going now.
Can we shut the door behind us?
Yeah.
You're going to shut the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to shut the door.
You shut the
Wrong
door.
room.
Okay.
And walk away.
Okay, in which direction?
Back.
Direction back where you came?
I think so.
Yeah.
We've established that the goblin's not coming back, so...
No.
Okay,
You've still got the bone, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You weren't walking strictly in a straight line as you came to this. So who's got point at this point? If you're just turning around on the angle that you are, then it'll be Ebenezer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Ebenezer, make a navigation, please.
All right. 5, pass.
Sick.
That is 3 degrees of success. But I don't take us all the way back.
Pardon?
I don't take us all the way back.
Okay.
Why?
As Ebenezer is fleeing as quickly as he can through the ship, I think he realises something.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Ebenezer stops and he goes, I've just come to a realisation. Hey, hear me out. We got a goblin. I point at the hip bone. He's not going to be pleased with that, is he?
Well, no, he's going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm not very pleased being down in the sewer still. Can we keep moving, please?
Some
Please,
other
thank
git
you.
is going to come down here. They're going to see that thing. If they did the same thing we did, they're going to dob us in on it. They're going to say we done it. I mean, we're the first people that went down there and went, oh, no, sorry, Goblin's fucking dead. We're not going back down there. No, sorry. We've got to fucking deal with that thing, or we're going to get fucking blamed for it.
Are you kidding me? How would we have stripped the goblin of a bone in the 10 minutes we've been down? Maybe longer than 10
They're
minutes.
not going to accuse us of eating a goblin. They're going to accuse us of summoning that fucking horrid thing.
But we didn't do it.
That's not the point. They're not going to ask. They're going to tell us we done it and kill us anyway, regardless.
We don't have to say that we found it. We can just say that we found this. And I hold up the bone.
No, that's the point. Wouldn't you go up, hand them the goblin, the bone to goblin, and then we're like, oh, sorry, didn't find it. Oh, by the way, we're not going back down there. Sorry, very sorry. Bye-bye. Someone else is going to be sent down and look for why or how.
Can those members of the party that have night vision please make a perception test?
Oh no!
Oh dear.
I mean, fuck, man, witch hunters are worse than fucking guards.
Unfortunately, I have passed.
I feel like this is the very Call of Cthulhu roll, where it's like, roll spot hidden. Do I have to? yes, you do.
Can I roll spot hidden with my eyes closed, please?
Yeah.
A listen roll, you say?
Is that a success there, Seraphina?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because you're at the back of the party now. Nornghal, you observe strange ripples progressing up the affluent channel against the current.
Chaps, I think we'd better go.
But it's coming in from the outside.
Yeah, it's coming up from behind Ebenezer. Because you were coming in from the from basically the area that it drains off into the river. It's coming. The effluent is flowing down that way. The ripples are coming from the other direction.
I think we might not want to go that way.
What are you talking about?
Yes, that way is basically, George, what I hear you're saying is something is coming up anti-demon way.
From the direction that you were originally headed before you stopped. It's coming up from behind you. It is anti-demon way, yeah.
So we're pincered.
Well, you don't know what it is. You just know that there's... Well, you don't know anything about it.
Yes, it's fine. It's just a hobbyist bog snorkeler.
Herdberg.
I'm turning us around now.
Why? What'd you say?
And I point into the water. There's definitely something in there, and it's coming this way, and I don't like it, and I think we'd better go.
Okay, it surfaces from the water, and it's this weird sort of semi-transparent gelatinous mass. It's like a huge amoeba.
Ah.
And it's
I fire my crossbow.
Okay.
Fuck that. Oh look, it's just an amoeba, friend of the Empire. Funk.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit it then. It's mindless, so it can't resist this.
Excellent, good. We like it when you say words like that.
It's also large, so you're
I think I hit it. I got a 5.
Okay, so you're gonna...
Stop!
It's 3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. Right, you're at short range, which is plus 20, but you're also at minus 10 for the dark, so...
I'm so upset.
Is that 4?
What?
Hello?
Who's Thor?
You're confused him now.
No, you're at close range, so that's plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also at minus 10 for the darkness.
Yeah, that's 4 degrees of success now. Yep.
Okay, plus the damage of the crossbow, which I believe is plus 9.
Mm-hmm. It's strength bone. Oh, wait, yeah, plus 9. Okay. So yeah, let's roll this. What was it again? D10?
No. You just add the two together.
Yeah, so strength bonus plus 9, so 11.
That's not got anything to do with your strength bonus because it's a crossbow.
I find it really hard.
Fucking
9 plus your success levels.
Oh, 9 plus 5 then, so that is 14.
Okay, so you hit it, and you see the crossbow bolt go maybe a foot into its horrible mass, and then begin to dissolve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to the top in terms of initiative, Stör.
I mean, I just don't want to be here, but
You're standing in the middle of everyone.
yeah. So I can't really move anywhere unless somebody's going there. So presumably I would just. I mean,
You can jump over the channel to the walkway on the other side if you want to.
You know what? Yeah, actually, because then I can go where I want. So I will attempt that leap, please.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Oh no!
Right, come on, this is all happening all at once. So you, right, make an athletics test then.
Fucking hell.
Wait, we don't know how long the rope is. I don't remember.
This is from
Long
a standing start, so
It's athletics, you said.
yeah.
Okay. So that was 5 successes actually, because I've got strong legs of 1. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you've got no problem leaping across this. I'm not sure actually how closely together you were roped.
Isn't it quite?
I will say, as soon as you do this, Seraphina, you can make an athletics test to leap over as well, rather than be dragged into the sewage.
I'm sorry, little legs.
My athletics is 29, so this is like no, right? You just want me to be stinking at the
No.
sewer.
I'm sorry. I genuinely. If George hadn't have said anything, I wouldn't have done it.
I rolled a 5.
Yay!
Okay, so yeah,
Oh my
both,
God.
you both jump over to the other side. Stör, you do the main jumping, and Seraphina, you just basically scrabble towards the edge of the walkway, and just about manage to push off so that you're not like
Yoinked
face
over.
first in the sewage. Ebenezer, as you see this going on, you're standing at point now with this amoeba-like thing reaching out pseudopods towards you.
Oh, you coward fucks!
Yep.
All right. Well, I reload the crossbow.
You need to make a ballistic skill test to reload the crossbow. That's what reload man means. There's an extended one. Once you get 1 success level, you've got it reloaded. At that point, you can fire it.
Okay. Well, I guess I scoot back a bit and attempt to reload.
Okay, roll it.
Come on, big money, no whammy. Nope.
Okay, yeah. So your hands are probably a bit slippery from all the stuff that's been in the sewer against the wall and things like that.
Shit!
Nornghal.
Well, it looks like we're fighting. I don't particularly want to get my things dissolved, though. I'm going to take a swing at it with my axe.
Okay. Ebenezer's in the way, so you're going to be reaching around him. So I'm going to say that's going to be at -10.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a melee basic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool. Ooh! Did you say -10?
Yes.
Oh, that is bang on. I got
Okay. So success with no success levels.
Yeah,
Okay. So you do your strength bonus +4 for the hand weapon.
which is oh my god, 7.
Okay. Yeah, your axe cleaves through it, and some of this jelly-like slime comes out.
8. I didn't update my little thing here, but yeah.
No problem. Yeah, your axe swings through it. This jelly substance comes flying out in all directions, and it just seems to like close the wound up again.
This isn't working.
It's going to continue stretching out its pseudopod towards Ebenezer. It's not doing. It's not actually actively attacking you. It's just reaching towards you, Ebenezer. So it's fairly easy to get out of the way of.
Just wants a cuddle.
Stör?
Yep.
Would it be bad to abandon them? I've not really got anything that could reach over. How was the distance? I can't remember the width of the channel and whereabouts.
The channel's 5 foot across. Each of the walkways is 2 foot across.
I just don't. I've not really got anything useful unless I try and use. I've got a fishing rod and that's about it.
You've got a weapon of some type, surely.
I've got a dagger, but what am I going to do with that? Chuck it at him. Honestly, the only thing I can think to do is run away, truly. Or maybe hit him with my bucket again, but I don't think I could reach unless I used some of this rope that we've got.
The thing is, if you run away, you won't be able to see anything at all because Ebenezer's the one that's got the torch.
Oh, that's a very good point. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I feel really useless with what I've got right now. Could I conceivably do anything with either my bucket or dagger? Is there range? Could I reach?
Well, you could throw either of them at it, or you could. Yeah, you're still close to it. You're just on the other side now. You can move and attack it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any sentimental attachment to my dagger, so I'm going to try and throw that at it because I truly have no other ideas.
I don't have any sentimental attachment to Ebenezer. Fuck him.
No. The torch, however, I'm very attached to that. So is that just...
And
I don't have throws.
Damn it, got there first.
Yeah, you don't have thrones, so it'll just be a ballistic skill.
Yeah, okay.
It will count as an improvised weapon, though, because it's
98! And
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
tipsy.
Fuck's
So
sake.
that's 108.
Yeah, okay. So it's not a critical fail, but it's an automatic fail.
Yeah.
Actually, you throw the dagger into the sewer. It looks like you've just thrown it away.
Well, that's me done.
Ebenezer?
I'm just keep backing away and keep trying to reload.
Okay. Roll it.
Yeah. 97.
No. It's difficult in the dark.
What do you fucking say? Shit!
Seraphina?
I've got a crossbow, haven't I think?
You, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna also try and fire that little fucking bad boy.
Okay.
I haven't got my dice here. Yes, well that's 5, so that's pretty fucking good.
Out of?
And that's out of my... What am I
Ballistic
rolling on this? My ballistic skill in... 34.
Okay, so 3 degrees of success plus 9 for the crossbow damage, minus its toughness bonus. Yeah, you skewer it with another one, and the sort of membrane that's surrounding it goes limp as the jelly substance leaks out into the sewage around it, turning it from a nasty shade of brown to almost clear. End of combat.
Cool.
Yay!
What the fuck is that thing?
Stör, why did you throw your dagger in there?
I was trying to help, but my hands were slippery.
Oh dear.
You're now standing on opposite sides of the sewer.
I imagine Law Reikland would not help. Reichland, rather.
For what?
Fucking gelatinous
What
bastard.
this thing is. Yeah, roll it, yeah.
What about animal care?
Law plant?
81, not a clue, too flustered.
I'll try.
More plants. It's not a plant.
I rolled. God, what is it? It's a 2. Sorry, I'm really stupid with dice
0,
today.
2.
Yeah, I've got 2 and a 0, 0. So that's.
Yeah,
That's 2, not 200. Yeah.
It's a giant amoeba, and they're
Giant
often known
amoeba.
as slimes or jellies. They like dark places. They're attracted to warmth. You'll normally find them in places that have been tainted by chaos, though.
Oh, I would have been drawn here by my big heart, then, wouldn't it? Yeah, I foolish Ebenezer. This is a slime.
I can fucking see that. What is it?
And I explain the things that George just explained, as I'm very knowledgeable and intelligent, and I would like to go now, please.
What, you mean those fucking Norscan rock bangers? This is like their fault. Look,
Rock bangers?
Norskans. They don't know how to farm or anything, so they just, attack people and worship dirt and violence and shit. And I think actually literal shit.
Ebenezer's being racist again.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, as if the Norskans count as people. Anyway,
I'm good.
look, if that thing's fucking Koaz or Chaos or whatever, then that means the fucking thing in there is leaking. Because I'm probably related. We've got to deal with it.
It came from the other end, though.
Well, we don't know. Maybe it's got like a fucking stench or like, that shit that makes all the animals get their rocks off in an area or something. I mean, you said it's attracted to warmth. Maybe that thing kicking out like fucking chaos hot or something.
Chaos heart?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a witch hunter. I'm not a fucking Norscan rock banger. I'm from outdoor.
I mean, we had a pretty hard time getting rid of that thing. You think we can go back in there and get rid of the other thing that's much bigger and scarier and
Ain't
politely
getting
ask
there.
us to leave?
Look, I'm just trying to cover for us. Right? I don't want to go back there. But come on, we got.
They ain't going to be waiting for us at the top of the manor. They got other matters to attend to. Why don't we just try and fuck off and go and hide? I don't know.
One of them will be waiting at the top of the manor. It's going to be the guy who wants his fucking goblin back.
There's other manors to escape from, isn't there? Doesn't have to be the same when we came in.
Right, you are, right, you are, right, you are. I vote running away.
I know who we are. Or at least, I mean, we stand out, We got Nornghal, we got you, Seraphina, we got Stör up there, and we got me turning up on my fancy ducks. It's not something we can leave. It's something we've got to get dealt with. Alright?
I don't think we're the right people to get rid of something like that, though, Ebenezer.
Well, no, yeah, that'll be the witch hunters. But the problem is we go dobbing into the witch hunters, they're going to fucking, put us on a rack to make sure we're not lying. And I like all my fingers and toes. And life.
We've been asked to come down here, though, and get that goblin thing, so...
What if we really pretend to rough ourselves up so it looks like we've had a really bad time and that we barely escaped with our lives?
That's even worse.
What do you
That
mean?
looks suspicious as fuck.
No, because then it looks like it's not our fault.
Yeah, but we escape alive. That makes them suspicious.
Well, then we'll go up another manhole then.
Have you ever seen a man caught by witch hunters' school?
Give me the torch before I come over there and take it from you.
Oscar,
I say as I
seen a
untie the
man
rope
caught-
around my
you ever
waist.
seen a man caught by fucking honest to Sigmar witch hunters?
No. Now give
I
me
have.
the torch before I come over there and take it from you.
I hand you a torch. I have. And look, do you know what they do? They grab you. They take you away and they cut you open, your skin and everything, like a little book so they can read everything about you while you're seeing everything you can possibly fucking think about to them. And then once they've read you, oh, well, you can't get out alive. You know too much now. witch hunters, bad business. If they even suspect we're anything to do with this, we're in fucking trouble. I've known people have not come back.
I still feel like I'd rather take my chances with a person than a whatever that was.
I mean, it didn't chase after us. And if I was someone that didn't want to deal with someone, I wouldn't chase after him either. Maybe it's stuck in that room. Maybe it's too fucking...
Oi! And
Yes?
Nornghal yells from the other end of the sewer, back at the demon door.
What?
It's empty!
What? What?
That thing! It's gone!
Fuck are you playing at?
I'm not playing at anything. Look, come and see for yourselves.
I load the crossbow before moving anywhere.
I don't think I want to go over
Seraphina
there.
has done the same thing, given the experiences that you've had down here.
Yep.
And I let Nornghal take the fucking front.
I'm
Well,
at the
he's
door.
already there. He's double faced.
All right, I creep on over, crossbow ready.
Yep. Okay, you get to the door. Nornghal is standing at the door, which is exactly as it was before. You look through, and the demon is no longer there.
Oh, thank fucking Sigma. All right. Well, that makes things simpler, doesn't it?
Can we go now?
I mean, I kind of want to poke in the room, but... well, part of me does. The other part of me wants to get the fucking lickety-split out of it. Look, let's take a vote. Immediate leave or poke?
I would like to go.
Right. Seraphina?
I want to go as well.
And I'm pretty sure Stör will say anything opposite of what I say, so we are going, I imagine.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Right. About face, lads, let's go.
And are we going to have to jump back over to the other side to get...
Schlop.
Or are we going to a different hole?
Well, you did say that
escape.
you've crossed it now. There hasn't been any point along this walkway where you've needed to jump across.
Yeah, no, I did that willingly. So I'm on the wrong side to the...
You're going to back to the place where you were coming from. Yes, you would.
But are we going to go there, or are we going to go to another one?
Well, you got every opportunity to. Where the demon door was that you can see just along from there. There is a junction in the sewer. It's a large sewer with the walkways and the channel down the middle. So that leads off to the right towards what you'd imagine would probably be towards to the main dock area. You would guess, but it's quite disorienting being down here. Everything's dark. Things that look straight turn out not to be straight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, which way do we want to go? Hither or thither, lads?
Is the one that we think might be out to the docks, is that closer?
Well, it's where you are.
Well, you don't know. Where you are at the demon door, there is just shortly past that a junction. So there's big sewers going through it,
Right.
which split up across the town. All of them go downhill, but whether they're going downhill to drain down the open gutters along the city walls or draining directly into the river depends on the area in the town where they are. These ones you would imagine are probably going down towards the docks. The ones that you've come from were the ones that were draining into the gutters outside the city walls, which in turn drained into the river. So if you go up to the Bergenhafen map,
Yes.
where you are now is probably towards the southern end of town, because you came in towards the southeast gate. So this one is you're heading further away from where you came from, so it's probably heading to the docks.
Well, I'm going to head that way.
Yeah. Everyone following Nornghal?
Yep.
Come on, chaps.
Yep.
Have to
Yeah.
tell me twice.
Okay. As you're going that way, you detect you're walking along, and there is a gap. Stör and Seraphina are all right. The others of you, if you want to carry on along this way, are going to have to jump either to the other side or across it, because there is a T-junction ahead. So either you're going to have to split up, or you're going to have to jump the effluent channel.
I'll catch you.
Yeah, you can assist.
I hold out my arms, ready for whoever would like to jump.
If anyone wants to make an athletics, this assist will give you a +1 success.
I imagine she'll be assisting Seraphina and not me.
Seraphina's already on the side.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
Stör's on.
we're the ones that need to get over there.
I imagine she'll be assisting Nornghal and not me.
I mean, if you say please.
So you're assisting Nornghal and not me.
Sure. Stop.
Wait, I need to add to my short-term ambitions. Get Ebenezer to say please once in the entire campaign.
That seems like a long-term ambition.
Party ambition. So,
Yeah, so what you've essentially come up to is a T-junction, and you've been walking up. If the T is the channel itself, you've been walking up on either sides of the tall bit of the T. So Nornghal and Ebenezer can walk off to the left on that side, or they can jump over to where Stör and Seraphina are, which then heads off ahead, if that makes sense.
and that's the direction that I'm trying to go.
Yes.
So you want to be...
Stör,
Yes.
could you untie Seraphina for a moment?
I've untied myself already, so...
I'm just dragging a rope.
Yeah.
So,
You could have just
Seraphina,
taken that.
just walking along with it, dragging through all the shit like a tail. Brilliant.
It was the heat of the moment. I was getting ready to jump and take this torch by force.
Fine. Stör, can you take that rope? Much as I'd hate to admit it, I don't think my legs can get me all the way across there.
Okay, I toss the stinky wet end of the rope across the channel.
No, it hasn't been dragging you this
I've been in the sewer.
Also going to get
Wet
out of
flat.
it because I don't want to be tied to this rope.
Yeah, thank you.
No, after one of you has untied yourself, there's no reason for you to walk around trailing a rope. I imagine you probably coiled it up and slowly.
Other than
It's very
just
kind of
Seraphina
you.
being weird.
Nornghal, are you asking for an end of the rope or the entire rope?
The end of the rope, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
tossing
so
the end.
you toss Nornghal one end of the rope.
Marvellous. So yeah, I'll tie it around my waist.
Yep.
Right, just try not to let me fall in.
Okay, so I'm holding the other end.
Yeah. Okay. So if he does fall in, you can haul
I
him
can
out.
pull him out, yeah.
Okay. So Nornghal, athletics, please. This is a jump from a standing start.
Okay. So my athletics is what, 18?
Yep.
You've not got to change your clothes either, have you?
And I rolled 83.
Oh
Okay. How
no.
many degrees of failure is that?
So my skill is 18. So what is that? 6? 7?
Pretty
7.
bad.
Yeah. So
7.
7 degrees of success. You'd be able to jump 3 yards from a standing start just from your movement. So as you're doing this jump from the standing start, you just slip and you do go face first into the sewage channel. And you're very slowly but surely being dragged away from it. So can you make a swim to not have this happen?
Yeah.
God.
Equally, Stör, you can assist this with a strength.
Yeah,
Seraphina,
I'd like
you
to try and
can
pull
assist-
him
You
out.
can assist with strength as well, if you're also pulling.
God
I
damn
rolled
it.
81, so that's
Get your
like
fishing rod out.
4
Swim's
failures,
one of my better
yeah.
ones as well.
Right,
Yeah, no,
Ebenezer, what are you doing witnessing
I've got
this?
4 failures on my swim.
Okay.
God, you're heavier than I thought.
Callum?
Hello, yes, I jump across.
Okay, make the jump.
I mean, I don't care. They've got him. I can jump. Mate.
I don't.
Yeah,
You're a
make
shit.
athletics.
Also, how am I going to help pull you up from the other side, Nornghal?
Get in and push.
Yeah, but if you both fall in, we're fast.
Having said this, though, I am going to have a -10 on Ebenezer's athletics test, seeing as there is now a taut rope between him and the other side.
Fuck.
Well, I was on 1 degree of success.
Okay, so right, so you've got a movement of 4, so you'll be able to jump across anyway. You jump over the rope
Cool.
and land on the other side. Nornghal, can you make me an average endurance, please?
Oh, fuck's sake. Is average at +20?
Yes.
Oh, good. So I only failed by 2. Great.
Okay, so you catch a disease that you've actually already got, so don't worry about that.
Oh, I got the clap again.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so Nornghal, make another swim. Stör and Seraphina make a strength. Ebenezer, you can also assist a strength if you want to.
Yeah, I'd like to assist.
Oh, only 3 failures this time.
Oh my god!
Okay, so what? As Seraphina is stop it.
Stop.
As Seraphina is trying to get a grip on this rope, she missteps and falls in as well.
Hold on.
Fucking hell.
Can I attempt to catch her before she fucking plops in?
Well, yes, you can. What would catching hold of someone be? Melee brawling, I'd say. Seraphina, I would say you yourself can assist this because presumably you don't want to fall in. So,
I'd rather punched in the face than fall in a fucking sewer full of shit. Whatever it takes.
okay. Ebenezer, make a melee brawling to grab Seraphina.
I failed, but I'm going to use a fortune point to roll again.
Yeah,
I could
that
have
would have
done
been a
that.
smart move, actually.
Oh, fuck.
My re-roll is a pass by 1 degree of success.
okay, so you grab her and just like her feet and lower legs go in, but you haul her out. She's very
Easy
big.
done it. Let's not have 2 of our shorties running.
Nornghal manages to grab hold of the of a bracket that's sticking out of the side and drag himself out, though he is now covered in sewer soil. But you're all on the right side that you can continue up to. Let's move swiftly onwards.
Let's.
You've all got across onto the one side of the sewer, albeit some of you are a little bit dirty now.
You didn't have a change of clothes either.
I shake myself off like a dog.
No,
It's a very dwarf-like thing to do.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
There are splashes over the rest of you.
Thanks for that.
Stör will remember this.
Great. Onwards.
Has anyone? Are you going to say anything, or are you just going to carry on in grim silence?
Bit
Well.
too traumatized.
What's the story?
How about for once we just be honest? Or just not talk to anyone?
Well,
They might not be expecting us up this next one we
tell you
find,
what,
so...
Pretend I'm the fucking guy who owns a goblin. Oh, good heavens, what happened to my fucking goblin? Where's the rest of him?
I hand you the bone, say...
I will just remind you that wasn't the only person that paid you to get the goblin out of the sewers. The judge at the court was also prepared to pay to just have it removed.
Guess we're not getting paid.
I mean, he's been removed.
Yeah.
He didn't care if it was retrieved or killed. He just didn't want greenskins infesting the sewer.
Okay. Well, we killed that. I'm in 2 minds of whether we tell him about the amoeba.
I have a thought.
Yeah, go on.
the amoeba. It dissolves things, yes.
Nornghal, you're reading my mind. But there's one problem, is... What, Stör, you weren't kidding when you said it's like, it hangs around like chaos stuff, right?
Yes, I was not lying when I told you that.
Right. That's still going to ring some witch hunter alarm bells. I mean, do we want to chance it?
Oh, we don't have to talk about it.
I don't know anything about these cubes.
Cubes?
Tubes?
They're
The big-
amorphous.
I don't know anything about these blobs.
Blobs.
Okay, just to establish this, are you having this conversation as soon as you've all got over there, or are you having it as you're walking along?
I think as we're going.
We're adding narration back in to when we were all drowning in the sewer.
I have an idea. Slime.
Okay, so as you're walking along, you do notice that you're coming now to a the sewer is sloping up a slight incline.
Oh.
Shortly thereafter, about 5 or 10 seconds thereafter, you notice that the air is smelling a lot worse than it does usually, even worse than it does. Seraphina, could you make me a law chemistry, please?
Oh no.
In the smell of sulphur. 36.
Is that a success?
It's
It is a
Gotchery.
success. Yeah, 51 fine. Yeah, fell in a sewer.
Ebenezer needs to put that torch out right now because this place, as on the incline where it's going up, the place is filling with tunnel gas.
Oh,
I don't have the torch, remember?
Oh, I have it. Yeah,
no,
sorry.
Stör needs to put it out. Yeah.
Stör, you gotta put that torch out fucking quick, Schnapp. It's fucking sewer gas. It's gonna blow the whole place up.
Okay. Dunk in the wet sewer part.
It's now in total blackness. The humans of the party now cannot see a thing.
I try and grab Seraphina's tiny hand.
I think Seraphina is now in the lead.
Yeah.
Am I?
And I'm behind Nornghal, so I grab his shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, so that works out all right. So Seraphina, you're in the lead.
Okay.
Followed by Stör, followed by Nornghal, followed by Ebenezer, as you're having
My
this
back
conversation
hurts.
in absolute pitch blackness.
Walking very slowly, I imagine.
Yeah.
Trying to feel our way, touching on this wall.
Okay, and as you're carrying along, you see more ripples coming down the effluent channel, but it looks like it's from a blockage rather than something moving towards you.
Okay. Is it still stinking as bad as it did?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to be gassed to death by it, but it is explosive.
The
Where are we going? Like, we're going up. Where are we going? Like, who's in front?
I am.
Right, Seraphina, where are we going?
Well, I don't fucking know this town, do I? And just following this channel. I don't know where it's going to come out to, but we got to keep moving. I don't know. It's anywhere we are. It's going up though.
Why didn't we just go out the way we came in?
Well, you want to go all the way back and jump over that again?
Not now. I've no fucking clue where we are.
I'm not going back in there.
I say
Yes.
if we just go forwards, find hole.
Okay, Seraphina and Nornghal, as your sort of semi-infrared vision is scanning the area, you see a couple of twin flashes atop this blockage. And,
Oh no.
After glancing at it for more than a second or two, you notice a huge rat, like the size of a small dog, and it chitters and jumps with a splash into the channel and swims away. But the blockage is still there. And it looks strangely not the sort of thing you find in a sewer. Almost humanoid.
I sure feel good I can't see anything right now. I don't want anyone to tell me anything about it.
But I do.
Okay. So you approach, and it's not humanoid. It looks more dwarven.
It is fucking gotcha, isn't it?
I swear to God.
You can put a crossbow bolt on him now and just put him out of his misery.
It's face down in the sewer.
Oh, excellent! He's out of our misery now.
Nornghal, can you see that?
I don't like this.
What's it? Is it another blob?
No. No, it's not. It's something that has passed away in this wonderful, delightful, shitty water.
Oh, what? Just like a fucking corpse?
It's a fucking corpse, yeah.
Oh, well, I thought it was something fucking serious. Let's keep going.
I don't know if we want to have a closer look at it. I don't know.
I mean,
I think
does he look like he's got anything? Does he look like he's got anything on him?
Ugh.
Well, you can't tell. It's like sort of semi-submerged.
Are we going to have a look at it?
Can I reach him from...
You can, provided that everyone else moves past it. It sounds like Seraphina's still looking at him. You're at the back. Oh no, you're not. You're sort of in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say you can. Yeah, you. It's not lodged in there. It's not. It's against something, but you'd be able to remove it pretty easily. You drag the. It is corpse and it is Gottry. You drag him up onto the side. Are you just going to leave him like lying face down, covered in shit?
I'm not leaving him here.
Who is it?
It's our new friend.
What, you mean the judge? Fuck, how are we going to get paid now?
No, you ignorant swine. It's Gottry.
Oh, no, terrible shame. Sigma be praised.
Hang on a minute though, but everyone's seen us with him. We don't want to make tell too many people about this.
I mean, at least his last day was a good one.
I just don't understand. The last time we saw him, he was sleeping it off on the barge.
I mean,
He's now literally shit-faced.
I imagine Ebenezer stifles a giggle.
Okay, so yeah, you just dragged him out. He was face down. He's still face down on the walkway. You do notice a sort of trickle, gradual, very dark dwarf blood is issuing from his chest.
I don't like this.
Across the walkway.
I don't like this one bit.
Why? What's happened? Is he... Like, I mean, as enlightened as this is, it's fucking dark down here and I can't see shit.
He didn't just drink himself to death.
So what, did he drown?
He's bleeding.
Oh.
Okay, do you turn him over?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, his entire rib cage has been ripped open. Seraphina, please make a heal.
I think it's a bit late.
Is it better?
Is it a success?
I've rolled 50 heals, 53.
Yeah, his heart has been removed.
Oh, fucking nice.
This is heal as a skill for medical examiners rather than doctors.
Okay. He ain't got no heart. His heart's been ripped out right up from his chest. What the fuck?
Dwarves usually have those, right? Like most of them do. Okay, right. Well, I'll be honest with you. If he's coming from that way and he's missing parts of him, I think maybe Maybe you should turn back.
How? We can't see anything.
How far have we walked up this junk of this sewer?
At this point, maybe half a mile. It's difficult to tell down here. There's no landmarks.
Yeah.
It's still within the town boundaries easily.
Looking
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a sewer.
looking up ahead, is it like, can we see much further? Is there any sign of an exit?
Make a perception.
Okay.
Can I do one as well?
If you're doing this, yeah.
Yes.
Piss. No.
No.
Okay, you can see that it is brighter up there than it is here. However, it doesn't look bright. It looks like natural darkness rather than, pitch darkness, underground darkness. Moonlight, starlight, something like that.
Well, that's a start.
But you can't see any details at all. But there is light coming from that direction.
Is it like it if we look backwards? Is it the same?
No.
Okay. Well, I think we should just carry on because it looks a bit brighter up this way, like rather than back.
All right. Well, maybe we should, do it on the stealth like. Nornghal, can you lead us up the front, and Seraphina maybe, do a recce?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if there's a heart-eating fucking arsehole up the front, I don't want us like blindly walking into it.
Okay, so you're sending Seraphina off to reconnaissance the area.
She's smart. She's quick.
She's little.
You don't have to do what he says,
I have got to, though.
Silence. No unionising.
Okay, so are you going to do that? You're going to head towards the light?
Yeah,
this-
I'm going to do that.
Okay,
That's where Gottfried's gone.
okay.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
I'm actually really upset about that. It's such a Debbie Downer moment.
He was my friend.
I was attached genuinely.
I was quite possibly the opposite.
No, I know. I came very
I
close to
wanted
having
the
a go.
Godfrey redemption arc.
I was fully ready to take him.
I mean,
the full
isn't
way.
everyone redeemed in the eyes of Sigma?
Fuck you.
Okay, so yeah, you're carrying on along this walkway.
Okay.
You can see absolutely fine. Way back, sorry about the noise. I accidentally put my dice in my pocket earlier. So now I've had to remove my keys to get them out again. So hence the horrible noise. Everyone else is hanging out by Gottfried's corpse to make things even more unpleasant in this sewer. You're walking along. It's very dark, claustrophobic. You can hear echoes as these three are talking back there. Probably you can hear distorted, muffled voices coming from behind you, which is quite unsettling and probably makes you jump a couple of times.
Mhm.
And then you hear a hell of a lot of high-pitched screeches and squeaks, flapping noises coming from all around you. It's bats.
That's fine.
It's goddamn bats.
Quickly gather them for soup.
Doing you 3 damage minus your toughness bonus, which I think is 3 anyway. So you're just covered in scratches and things like that as they flap around.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're covered in like minor scratches. Make me an average dodge as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fail.
Even on average.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're trying to dodge these bats, you fall onto the walkway.
No.
Now make an athletics.
Oh dear.
Average again.
I rolled 29. Oh no, hang on. My athletics is 29. Yay.
Okay, so at average, you just about manage
Yep.
to avoid falling into the sewer channel.
Hooray.
That's good, because no one would have been able to help you.
And I can't swim.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Okay,
put your arms
you-
and legs out like a star shape and float.
Just
They
hope
all
you're
float
facing
down here.
upwards rather than in face down.
You carry on through the stench of tunnel gas, and it starts to get a bit better as the tunnel slopes downhill again. The light is getting brighter, and you come to yet another T-junction, and up above you, to your right, you can see starlight or moonlight filtering in, but through a very narrow tunnel. It looks like a discharge pipe, possibly 5 feet across. So around, just a pipe leading straight off from the channel. Right up above, using this light, you can see what looks like the bottom of a manhole.
Oh.
If you look down the discharge pipe, you can see that it's probably about 3 foot deep in waste. But you can see that it's draining directly into the dock.
Okay. So we're in the right area.
Yeah. What's everyone else talking about or doing while Seraphina is making this recce?
I mean, I'm quite worried about my uncle, if I must say so. Since Gotchery was with him,
Well, let's start the conversation there.
I'm worried about my uncle.
I think he's fine. I mean, what, we left Guthrie on the top of the deck. He probably just woke up, got himself into trouble and didn't get out again this time.
You don't know that, though. Anything could have happened. His heart's missing. Why would he have gone into the sewers?
I don't think he went into the sewers. I think he's been chucked here.
He was in no fit state to just be getting up and wandering off, that's for sure.
Based on what we've experienced down here.
I mean, look, I mean, if your uncle's, like, you know, if you're worried about your uncle, I'm pretty sure he'd also be here if he was fucked.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel better.
Well, he's not here, is he? So he's fine.
Okay, and Seraphina, you can clearly hear this as it echoes behind you as you're walking down the tunnel.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shout, sort of shout, or can they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you shout, they can hear you. It's going to echo like crazy, don't you?
Alright, I can see a way out. This is fine. You have to come this way.
About time.
Right, Nornghal, lead the way.
Trump, trump, trump.
Yeah, we make a crocodile.
Okay, so like since Stör is in the lead and is in no condition to lead it, since she can't see, I imagine Nornghal has just like got hold
Yeah.
of
Congo
Stör.
line.
Yeah.
Nothing
Okay,
gets
so you
people
get,
up and moving.
You get to the place where Seraphina is. You notice that she's got quite a few scratches across her face.
Bloody hell happened to you?
Fucking bat.
Ugh.
Oh, you didn't get bit by him, did you?
No.
That's good. I knew a guy who was bit by bats, so I froth in the mouth, bit a load of people.
Von Karstein, his name was.
Haha.
Okay, yeah. So even the humans amongst you can see that it is like, because it's from pitch dark into very dark. You can see down this tunnel there is some light at the end of it, like starlight. You won't, however, be able to see the manhole cover up ahead, nor will you be able to see the other branch of the T-junction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nornghal, can you see that manhole cover? Or try and see if we can get up that, or
No, not a chance. You needed a 10-foot ladder to get down here in the first place?
Well, if we all just stood and Stör.
I could probably.
I mean, if we just get if we just get Nornghal out, he can, pull some of us up with the rope.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I am probably the biggest and heaviest.
How are you going to go about doing this?
Right, Stör, lift him up.
Okay.
You're really strong, actually. So
Crowbar in hand as well, I guess, to try and get this manhole open.
Okay, so Stör is lifting Nornghal onto her shoulders. What is your combined height, you two? 6'1" and what, 5'8"? 4'8",
no.
was it?
Yeah, 4'6", yeah.
4'6". Okay, so that comes to a combined height of, 10'7"?
Yeah.
Nice.
Minus Stör's head, which I'm going to consider as being like about 8 inches tall.
Okay.
So Nornghal, right? Okay, since Stör, you're doing this blind, I'm going to require the both of you to make athletics tests to organise this.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I mean, presumably, I'm a little bit like against the wall if I can, or
yeah.
But yeah, I'll.
Yeah, but the floor is really slippery down here.
True. All right. 45 out of 50, so I'm fine actually.
Nornghal?
63 out of 18.
You've got 18 of that.
Yeah.
God, that's terrible.
So agile.
It's just like asthmatic.
Are you going to use a fortune point on that to avoid falling off Stör's sewers and
I think
out on the opposite walkway?
I should probably try, shouldn't I? Yeah. Fucking hell. Okay.
Seraphina, as I said, you can assist this.
Papa needs a new pair of everything.
Papa needs.
Make athletics, and if you succeed, they'll both get another success level.
God fucking damn it.
What do you get?
I rolled 86 that time.
Oh.
say?
Yeah, make an athletics, and if you succeed, they can each have another success level because you're directing the situation. No, not going to happen. All right, so Stör, you got how many success levels?
It would have just been
None.
1. It was less than 10. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, but
like
less.
Half a success. Yeah.
Okay. So you lift Nornghal high into the air, try to bonk him onto your shoulders. Nornghal's boots are now very slippery from where he's been in the sewer. So he falls off your shoulders. Nornghal, make an athletics to avoid damage from this fall.
Oh boy, here we go.
Back into the slop.
Hold on. Ebenezer has been supervising. Can I aid with this?
Yes, you can actually. Yeah, you make an athletics as well. That might because
cheerleader practice.
Collateral control.
Yeah, you can barely see down here, so I think rather than athletics, it'll probably be leadership that you'd be making.
Oh, good. I'm better at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
1 degree of success.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, with that, it's not going to be a catastrophic failure like it was before. Stör staggers back against the wall. Nornghal almost goes over, but since he's now so close to the manhole, is able to plant his hands against it. However, how he's going to get down or open the manhole, given that they're now at a sort of D-bend between the manhole and the floor below and the wall, remains to be seen.
Easy there, easy.
For all it's worth, I just rolled a 23 on that athletics. So
Out of?
18.
Oh, you re-rolled it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you got an extra level of success from me, didn't you?
Yes, so you both did. So, yeah, actually, never mind about that. Nornghal is able to get hold of the underside of the manhole by its handle.
Nice.
Crowbar in hand, open it up.
Here. Kashunk.
We need some WD-40 on this manhole.
Okay, you see, you come out onto the docks. Well, not directly onto the docks. You come out onto a street that adjoins the docks. However, you can see a couple of warehouses directly ahead of you, and almost immediately ahead of you, you can see the beer belly with Josef sat in a chair on the top by his crate of wine.
I'm gonna haul myself out.
Okay.
I've still got the rope.
Directly behind you is the enormous Temple of Sigmar. You lower down the rope. You're surprised actually by how dark it's got now. You'd imagine it's at least 11 bells. You must have been down there for a hell of a lot longer than you thought. With Nornghal pulling you up, I'm not going to require any climb, athletics, or strength tests to get you out, because I would presume that Nornghal is smart enough to tie it to, something.
I don't know. What's Nornghal's brain stat?
Nornghal's intelligence is 30. No, sorry, that's his initiative. Nornghal's intelligence is 25.
Yeah, he's not bright. There's ogres that are smarter than Nornghal, but that doesn't mean that he's a complete dimwit.
I may be a dumb bitch, but I ain't stupid.
Right. Okay. So, so you are quite easily brought back up to surface level and put the manhole back in place, unless you want to leave it open in the hopes that a drunk will fall down it further.
No,
Absolutely not.
Smell that clean bogan off in there.
From coming out of there, you cannot believe how sweet the air smells, even though it's coming in off the docks. Those of you that got a dunking in the sewer soil are going to be at half fellowship until you clean up.
Great.
My feet.
Well, yeah, because it's still all over you, and the rest of you are splashed because Nornghal shook himself off.
And I climbed up Stör as well.
Yeah, my shoulders are probably pretty caked.
I think Ebenezer is the cleanest here.
Yeah, but he's still got I've
still got splashes. Yeah. All right. Well, first things first, we find a bucket, some water, and we get ourselves washed off, and then we go for a proper clean back at the inn because we can't stomp shit in there, otherwise, they might kill us for real. All right. Well, we're at the docks. There's got to be a bucket, and there's plenty of water. Shall we?
We're within view of the barge anyway, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess we just start bucketing water out of the Bergen and just wash ourselves off with it.
Yeah.
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 It's not good water, but it's better than literal shit.
It's wet.
Okay. You're able to sort of dilute it a little bit so that you don't stink. Josef waves cheerily to you from his boat.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something is not right.
Yeah, I think a word needs to be had about.
I'm gonna stomp up to the boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stomp onto the boat.
It's raining again now, by the way. It has been since you opened the manhole.
I think Ebenezer flashes Seraphina. Oh, here we go. Fucking look.
Oh, fuck.
Josef?
Oh, fuck.
No, on the bright side, I don't think Stör's going to kill his uncle.
Yeah, you're right, look, Nornghal lad.
Have you, by any chance, seen our little dwarven friend around here?
No, I hadn't seen him since. Well, you brought him in. Then I put the sail over him, trying to keep him warm. Started pissing down with rain about 3 hours ago. He came up and started trying to drink all the wine in this fucking crate. My wine. So I was like, get off my barge. He didn't want to get off the barge. So I chucked him off. It's like, fuck you. But he went away. Last I saw of him, he went to sleep in the doorway of that warehouse over there. Last I thought about it.
Well, he's dead, actually. We just found him.
Oh, fucking shame.
We had an agreement.
Well, we had an agreement that I was going to give him a day. If he didn't fuck up, I'd give him a job. If I had a job to give him, but he didn't. He fucked up the moment he woke up. So I'm sorry, Nornghal, but you know it's just the way things go. I've never seen the guy before. I'm not going to have. I'm a wine merchant, Nornghal. I can't have someone on my barge that is going to drink up all my stock.
He's got a point.
I put my hand on Nornghal's shoulder in a sad, comforting, reassuring, please don't start a fight way.
Look, Nornghal, I know he's a friend of yours, all right, but you know I've never seen him before. I can't just take a chance on these things. Only reason I give you a chance is because you're a friend of Stör's.
Last time I saw him, he was in your charge. You were supposed to keep him safe. Now I find him face down in a sewer with his chest torn open.
Well, I'm very sorry about that, but I didn't have nothing to do with it, apart from saying get off my barge when I found him stealing from me. Now, would you not throw someone out of your house if you found out that they were stealing from you?
Not a friend.
He wasn't no friend of mine, Nornghal. I'm sorry to say it, but he wasn't. I'd never seen him before.
Where did you say he left?
Just when?
Where did he go to?
Just over there.
He points at a warehouse across the street, warehouse 17. You can read numerals. Everyone can read numerals.
Ebenezer can read them so good to a super degree.
So, it's point. Last time I saw it, I put him off the barge. I said, "You're not coming back on." Pulled the gangplank up. He went over there, passed out, fell asleep. I put the gangplank down to get Volmar and Gilda out. And they're probably at some inn somewhere, I don't know. Oh, I got baby Elsa with me.
Nornghal silently turns on a dime and starts stomping towards the warehouse.
Okay.
Before I follow...
I'm going to go get a bath. Anyone else coming?
I'm going to come with you. They stink.
Yeah. I mean, I've had enough smelling like shit for the day.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen again tomorrow, isn't it? It's Warhammer.
Whee!
Okay, right, so you're heading back to the Cross Pikes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone apart from Nornghal.
Well, no, I think Stör's going with Nornghal.
Oh, am I? Oh, yeah.
Are you? Where are you going?
Okay, so you stomp on over to the warehouse.
No,
Wait.
I will go with you.
Yeah,
I was just going to recommend that Joseph keep a close eye on the baby tonight, as some things seem to be happening.
Oh, yeah, will do, Stör.
And I
Right.
somberly follow off after Stompy.
Okay, so you stomp off towards warehouse 17. It doesn't appear to be locked, but you would imagine that there's probably a night watchman inside.
Can we get a look at, like, if there's any, I don't know, is there a grate in the door, or...
You could open it a crack and have a look through. There
I'll be
won't be a grate in the door.
I'll be doing that.
Yep.
Have a
okay,
quick
you
peek
do,
first.
And, you observe that it is almost completely crammed. No health and safety here. There are no aisles. It's completely up to about a yard in front of the door, stacked floor to ceiling with crates. There's no room in here at all.
Any identifying marks on these crates, or anything at all of note to a dwarf?
They've all been branded or painted with the marks or the
or the logo of wherever they've come from. Having said that, you can't read and you don't recognise any of these brands or livery either.
Hmm. I'm going to open the door and see if anyone's about.
Yeah, there is a huge night watchman sitting on a chair about 6'5". He has got a lantern burning in his hand, but he's also asleep, as two wolfhounds next to him.
Ah. Great.
Doggy.
So looking around, it's basically floor-to-ceiling crates, a sleepy man, and some sleepy dogs.
Yeah, there's like just about enough room to shuffle through the crates, but these are being like first in, last out, sort of unloaded, probably by huge gangs of stevedores, maybe with a block and tackle or a dock crane or something like that. There's no moving them.
Hmm.
So whatever happened to Gottry, it didn't happen in here. There's no space.
Hmm. At the risk of pissing him off, I'm going to wake up this guard.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to just just going to bang on the door that I'm already through.
Okay. He jerks away. Oi! And all the dogs jerk away and as well, and all pin their ears back and make their backs bristle and slaver at you.
Evening.
Get out.
I just have a simple question.
Is it which way's the door? Because it's over there.
There's no need for this hostility.
There's no need for you to be in here. Look, I've got one job, which is to look after this warehouse. Please leave it.
I've no interest in your goods.
Right, so why are you in here?
A friend of...
I'm going to count 3, and if you're not out by then, I'm going to set these dogs on you and call the watch, okay? 1, 2.
I'm standing my ground.
Why
I'm whipping out my crowbar.
are you doing this? But more quietly.
Maxie, get him! And as the dogs bound towards you, the other 2 heading towards the inn.
Alright, so, what's your bet that they're going to get through whatever they're doing all nice and happy like?
I don't know what they're doing. The thing is, though, they're going to be poking around. I don't want them telling people about what we found down there. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Nornghal probably say his buddy died, but let's be honest, he was just a drunken fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, worst thing that happens is the guy, if there's someone in there, they get tetchy and call the watch, and that's probably going to be it. We'll have to pull Nornghal from like the stocks or something.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Stör's with him. Stör wouldn't let him do something stupid.
Okay, it's a hell of a lot easier to get around at this time at this time of the day because it's dark and people have gone inside. It's also easier to get around. It's easy enough to find your way back to the cross pikes as well. But as you're doing this, you necessarily pass by the Adel Ring, which is a place where all the huge mansions were, surrounding a central park ground. And in the middle, there's a fountain. You can't quite make it out from here what's depicted on the statue in the middle, but it looks pretty fucking lavish.
One day,
as you're going along, you notice that within the parkland area, there are a tremendous number of nobles, particularly young ones, knocking about, and a massive number of bodyguards. But provided you don't go in, they give you no hassle at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're covered in literal shit and not dressed in our fancy clothes, so it's probably best we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, so carrying on.
Here's the plan for tomorrow. Or at least here's the plan I've got. Feel free to chime in or change some things. Tomorrow, your man Crusher says he's going to take a dive. That gets us some more gold crowns for the party purse. So we get that done nice and squared and early in the day. Then I've got before we do that, we should go pop into the judge, present him with the goblin bone and say it was dealt with. If we have to, we'll mention the amoeba, but we ain't mentioned the other thing.
Yep, agreed.
In fact, I think maybe we should leave Stör and Nornghal outside, menacing when we mention it. And after that, I've got that box seat in the nobles area. I don't know if I'm allowed a +1. Do you want to come along?
Well,
You've also got plans at the joust.
I've also got plans at that time.
Perfectly legal plans.
What are you doing? You got more of that medicine mumbo jumbo talks?
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
Thinking,
fair enough.
right?
More ingratiating for me. And I don't know. After that,
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Would I actually get you in on this? Probably would.
It's up to you.
I think I would. Right. Tomorrow, I'm not going to fuck anything up. Right. I'm just trying to get us some money and get us in the good books with nobles, especially who you with. Because they're jousting against the Once Upon a Times.
The Once Upon a Times are from here. They're justing against the House of Middenheim.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So the Middenheim guy that Callum's, I can't remember his name, sorry.
Gale von Ostbren.
So he's Middenheim, or from the House of Middenheim, right?
He's representing the First Baroncy of Middenheim, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Right. Well, how are you going to be making money from the joust? Nobles don't bet on the jousts.
Well, I want to, and I also want to set it up so we can make a bit of money.
Oh, Seraphina, we'll make an honest woman out of you yet. I'm on board.
Well, look, I need to get into the stables, and I need to find out what horse they're using, right? There's Once Upon a Time, and I want to drug it.
Can you make it so the Middenlands win?
Yeah, I want to drug the Once Upon a Time horse, you see.
Oh, so you're not giving him horse go faster juice?
No, I'm drugging it, making it drowsy, make it do stupid shit. I mean, I could make our horse.
Don't give it too much. Just give it enough to make it slow or ornery or something. If you make it just fucking fall asleep in a stool, someone's gonna get suspicious.
Well, I know that. I know how to administer the right amount.
Fair enough. You got the parchment.
But I really think that we could definitely drum up some money doing this.
All right, it's a good plan, but I can't be connected to it.
No, I know, but be able to find out from your friend what horse they're using, and that's what I need to know.
All right. Well, if they're manning the inn and not liable to kill us this time, I'm still fucking pissed at Nornghal. The fucking watchman decks him or something.
You say this at the point where you're coming to the door of the Cross Pikes. Mm-hmm. All the farmers that were there have all gone. However, France is still behind the bar. Oh, it's not quite midnight. I'd say it's probably about 11.
Yeah, they're getting there a little bit early.
Yeah. Franz is behind the bar, cleaning his fingernails with his knife. He cuts off a small sort of sliver of his thumbnail, checks his manicure, dusts it off again. Ah, Ebenezer.
Evening, Franz.
I can't remember the last time I've seen you.
Oh, early afternoon, maybe? I haven't been back in fucking hours or anything.
Yeah, something like that. By the way, I said I was going to give you something for doing a good job, didn't I? As a pint of ale and a glass of schnapps are duly plonked onto the bar.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Oh, I meant to ask, can we have some baths, please? And I get the coin purse out ready.
Yeah, it's like last time that happened, someone turned up here stinking like shit when they only saw me in the early afternoon. I had to chuck them out.
Mm.
Yeah, shilling for a hot bath. You know what? You're friends. You're my friends now. I do friends favours, and I expect nothing in return apart from, just friendship.
You're a good friend and a generous host, friends. Don't be afraid to ask us if you need anything.
I'm sure I won't need anything, but if I do, I'll remember your particular skills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where are my manners? And another pint of ale and a glass of schnapps I'll put on the bar for Seraphina.
Thank you.
Right. I'm going to have to find the stats for Midland Wolfhounds now.
Oh God, yeah.
You not just take like Norscan Mastiffs and half it.
Please take your time.
Do we have time to close the door?
He just set the dogs on you. If you leave, he's most likely going to call them off. All he wants is for you to get out of his warehouse.
I mean, that's your call, really, Steve, isn't it?
Release the hound.
I can handle this. This is fine.
No, because then I have to handle it with you.
You don't have to handle shit with me.
Because you're gonna get fucking eaten.
I'm gonna get eaten.
You're gonna get eaten by dogs. 3 dogs.
Gonna be fine.
I said 3. There's actually only 2 of them.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
How generous.
1 each then.
And the Night Watchman.
So there are 3 dogs.
Great. But
Okay, we're going to go through a combat scene, which is probably going to take a while because it doesn't look like Nornghal's going to do anywhere until he commits destruction of property and possibly murder as well.
As well as animal cruelty.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative order in the 2 dogs are at 45. Who's got higher than that? Stör or what's yours?
where do you
Sure.
find that again? Sorry.
I. It's at the top. It's
Just I. 34.
34. Okay, so the dogs are going first. I think
Great.
one of them is going to go for Stör, the other one for Nornghal. Go for the one that's going for Stör first, just because of initiative order. Rushes at you, is snapping at you, doesn't actually manage to grab hold of you. Nornghal. Second one does, unless you wish to dodge or resist with a melee.
Yeah, I would like to resist.
Oh, actually, the Night Watchman himself has got a higher initiative than that, but he's not making any aggressive moves. He runs to the door and starts shouting, "Watch! Watch! Raise it, he won't cry! Watch!" Okay, what are you resisting with? Dodge or an attack?
Melee. Yeah.
Melee basic.
Yes.
Okay, roll it. This dog got 3 degrees of success.
I got 2.
Okay, so it gets hold of you. It's not actually doesn't seem to be trying to injure you. 14-1. Where's that in the body? Anyone's armor point starts. Second page of the sheet.
Yes. Yeah. 41. Oh, 41 is the right arm.
Okay, yeah. So it grabs you by the arm, and it seems to be trying to wrestle you to the floor, rather than just trying to rip you apart.
Mm.
So
good.
you can both tell that this is like a trained attack dog. And the guy is still screaming and yelling for the watch. So down to Stör. You're being attacked by a dog.
I am. Oh, I don't want to hurt the doggy.
Then don't.
Giving me a lot of
animal?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
I don't have charm animal. I have animal care. So I
everyone's
can.
got,
It's a very healthy dog.
everyone's got charm animal at willpower. In
Oh,
combat,
no, I do.
if you
Sorry, I
succeed at a
didn't see that.
Charm animal, it has the effect of
Uh,
intimidating
I
it.
guess I'm going to try Charm Animal then.
Okay.
I only wish it worked on Nornghal.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've passed with 31 out of 34.
Okay.
So
Let's see
very
how the dog reacts to that.
Narrowly.
35 out of 35. So both of you have got success with no degrees of success. However, the dog hesitates. It's not going to get an action next round. It doesn't know what to do.
Me friendly.
Nornghal.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same. Just shouting at the dogs. Down, you two! And it's
Okay, make a charm animal.
one of them. Ah, shit. No, 65 with a 50.
Okay, the dog could do worse with its claw. No, it doesn't. It's still attached to your arm, trying to drag you to the floor.
Bad dog.
Okay, so this is it's now essentially grappled you. So can you make me a strength test, and we'll see how well a dog does against that.
Yes. Ooh. Wait, what?
You're at plus 20 to this because the dog is smaller than you.
Oh, that's good.
A
Yeah, so my strength is 44, so 64, and I rolled 50, and I get an extra success level to a post-strength test.
Yeah, for strong back. Okay,
Yep.
so it's still got hold of your arm. It hasn't penetrated your mail shirt that you're still wearing.
Yeah.
But it's trying to get its back legs on the floor and drag you down. But while you're waving it around like down boy. Back to the top, the guy is still screaming and shouting at the top of his lungs for the watch. That's all he's doing. He's at the door yelling. You hear Josef's voice filter into the warehouse. What's going on? Watch!
No! Nornghal, I think we should go. I think it's time to leave.
Okay, now it's the dogs. The one that was going to attack Stör has lost its action. The one that's attached to Nornghal is going to continue to try and drag him to the floor. Make a strength, please, Nornghal.
Yep. 47.
Okay, so yeah, it is like you are literally waving it around at the end of your arm. It's so much smaller than you. It's actually pretty pathetic. Stör?
Probably try and pull the dog off of Nornghal. Well,
you
no.
can do, but that means the one that is that you're currently like facing down is going to attack you. You're at stalemate at the moment. It's not sure whether it's the alpha or not.
I just want this to be over, but I really don't want to run away. I'm gonna grab Nornghal.
Okay.
And try and pull him away from the door.
Right, okay. You're going to be at plus 20 to get hold of him. Nornghal, are you actually resisting this if Stör grabs you?
I would say no, actually. I'm too busy just trying to get the dog off my arm.
Okay, so Stör, you're automatically able to grab hold of Nornghal.
Okay.
And you're trying to move him as well.
Yeah, I want to pull him away from the door.
Nornghal, are you resisting that?
No.
No, okay. So you can move, Stör, you can move Nornghal 2 yards, which is half your movement towards the door, at no penalty at all. So you're moving towards the door. The other dog is there, just going, but not making any like aggressive threats. Just doing more of a leave me alone thing. The night watchman is sort of bumped into by Stör's elbow. Right, I told you to get out. Get out. Come on, get out.
before the watch arrived.
I'm trying. Come on, Nornghal.
I told you I just wanted to talk.
As I flail with a dog off my arm.
Not my job to talk. Come on, let go, boy. Down here. Slaps his leg. The dog lets go of you immediately and comes to heel. Come on, off you clear. Go on, fuck off.
Look.
Fuck off before the watch arrive. I've got enough to do round here. So he sits back down in his chair.
Enough to do my arse. You were asleep when we got here. Just answer me one simple question.
Watch!
I promise we'll leave you alone. We're just trying to figure out what's happened to a friend of ours, and we were wondering if you saw or heard anything. If you haven't, we'll go. We'll never come back.
I arrived here about, 2 or 3 hours ago. I come here as soon as it's dark. That's my job. Now go away.
And you didn't see anybody outside the doorstep here when you got in?
There might have been a tramp. I don't know. Sometimes they sleep in the doorway. I don't even really notice it.
Probably who we were thinking of. But that's all. You didn't think much of it. You just went straight to work, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. And this is the moment where the watchman arrives, which happens to be the one from earlier that Gottry punched in the stomach. Seeing Nornghal, you again. We'll cut back to Ebenezer and Seraphina.
Okay. Right, so I imagine we've had our hot baths and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ebenezer, I need a drink. Fuck.
I gesture to the schnapps and beer.
I drink it. I like drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make her consume alcohol, and this is going to be at average because you're mixing drinks, and one of them is a spirit.
Okay. 43. I've rolled 33.
Yep. So you're fine. The tot of schnapps burns consolingly in your guts.
Okay,
Right.
good. I'm not alright, actually. Something's just dawned on me. Fuck.
I mean, I'm not alright, so that makes two of us, but what's dawned on you?
Right, okay. When I was down there, when I was at scouting, yeah, when you were waiting back, and fucking hell, there was bats. There's fucking bats. And I've already just thought about it, right? It's like, yeah, that's all fine. It's all clear, right? I got scratched by bats. Didn't get bitten by bats. It's fine. It's fucking fine. It's fucking fine.
Yeah, you got hit by bats, what?
No, right. I didn't get bitten by bats. They just scratched me, okay? But there was a lot of them. Anyway, we can walk in up and find him shit face down in the shit, whatever you want to call it. Nornghal turns him round. He ain't got a fucking heart. No, what? Just think, right here. Like, fucking fuck. What takes out? What fucking bat? Fucking wit. No, not fucking doctors, is it? There's a load of fucking shitty, spooky shit go down in that sewer, isn't there? It is.
Well, look, it's none of our business what's spit. Look, here, have another schnapps, and I slide Seraphina my schnapps.
Listen, when we were at the festival yesterday, I heard fucking gossip and shit, you know, in the beer tents, you know, and listened to it, don't you? But they were saying about who was it? The counsellor, something like that. The lead counsellor. He's had to change all his schedules around, so he can only do meetings in the evenings. He doesn't come out in the day; he comes out at night. See what I'm fucking getting on here?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, one of them. So I think I heard about that.
Fucking odd. And then there's someone down the sewer dead with his heart ripped out. And fucking bats is all a bit of fucking suspicious coincidence, isn't it?
So what? You think he might be one of those
Yeah, I
people
do.
who's in league with one of them Norscan rock bangers?
Anderson, I reckon he is. You know, what's to say he ain't the one that's conjured up that?
Seraphina, if you're heading towards the vampire explanation, Norscan rockbangers, no. You're very familiar with the undead because they're the biggest threat to the Mootland.
Okay.
It's coming over from roughly the Kislev side from Sylvania. It's not coming from Norska. Norska is more chaos and
okay,
war.
fair enough. So I'd say that. I'd say no, not coming from there. On the other side.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do about it? I mean, it's none of our business, to be honest.
Right, so we're supposed to go to the judge, and I imagine the councillors, you know, fit in with the judge, and he's gonna be. Of course, he's gonna fucking be. Now, what's he gonna think when we bring a fucking half a carcass of a goblin?
Look, we'll bring them like a clean bone. We'll say like, you know, the amoeba guy. Why is this like fucking councillor come up? And why do you think he's ripped the art out? What do you think he's like? One of these fucking living dead guys?
Yeah.
What's it matter to us?
There's a lot of shit going on in this town.
Well, it's a fucking big place. There's lots of shit going down everywhere. I mean, look at our innkeepers, trustworthy sorts that they are. Even they've got their own side things going on. It's that time of year, with Schaffenfest and all that. I imagine lots of stuff's going on. I mean, what do you want us to do about it? I mean, we've got a plan. We're to ingratiate, get ourselves ennobbled.
Yeah, I know. But like, I don't know, I just thought I'd say...
Do you want to paint a fucking bigger target on our backs for this fucking night merchant?
Well, I don't want nothing to do with it, but I just think it's good for you to realise that might be what's going on here. Who knows what's going to crop up from that, but...
I won't meet him alone in the dark with an open shirt.
Okay, back to Nornghal and Stör.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Time to talk your way out of trouble, young man.
You again?
No, we were just leaving.
Ah, sir.
I gave you one chance.
Look, you wanted that dwarf out of here, right?
Yeah. Is he gone? I hope for your sake he is.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, I'm going to be having you up in front of the court for wasting watch time. What's going on here? The night watchman slowly closes the door. And you hear the bolt being thrown.
Thanks, Chief.
Look.
Josef comes up to the side of the barge. Stör, is that you? What's going on over there?
Nothing, Uncle. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you want to listen to her, son. If she says everything's fine, this is a good one. So he looks up at Josef and... All right. Why have I been called out here then? What's the hue and cry all about?
Just a misunderstanding, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, all sorted now. We're on our way back to the inn, and then we'll be out of your hair. Yep. Just here on business. We'll be gone in a day or two tops.
You're lucky you got me and not Sergeant Plaster. You know that.
And I appreciate it. I really do. I'm so sorry this has happened again.
Right, on your way. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I've been up since 2 a.m. It's 11 now.
That's many hours. I won't keep you. Have some rest. I'll take my friend here.
Okay, he walks away. Josef leads over the side. What the hell's going on? What are you doing? Where's the watch? Stör, you know I got that fucking Kemper bread brandy in here.
It's fine. It's nothing to do with you. Nornghal's just trying to find a bit of closure. But I think we're at a dead end, and we probably have to stop now. Isn't that right, Nornghal? And go home.
I'm stomping off.
See? Everything is grand. Nobody suspects a thing.
Blessings on you, Nornghal. Bye, Stör. See you
Bye, Uncle.
in the morning, mate. Oh, no, I got bloody fucking Tarl's teeth. I got to get over to that Schaffenfest.
Oh, we had a right good time.
He comes sprinting off the gangplank of the boat, throwing the gangplank back onto the boat, and runs off towards the
Oh my
Schaffenfest,
God.
where he's got to a surprising speed for a man of his size. Because he's got to pick up all his chickens and ducks and geese and stuff like that, but tax-free.
All right then, off we go.
Okay, it's getting on for midnight now. Nothing particular is going to happen in the time that you get to the cross pikes, although you do notice all the young bloods, as they're known, rake hells knocking about the Adel ring, are now pretty pissed and indulging in duels, some of them.
That sounds like something we
gorgeously
shouldn't.
Dressed and trading taunts in these aristocratic accents, so it sounds like chap hop.
Perfect.
You proceed towards the Crosspikes Inn, but as Franz said to Ebenezer earlier, he keeps very, very late hours. You open up the door. Nornghal is still like a bit stained with crap, but at least he doesn't stink anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You go in, you see Seraphina and Ebenezer conversing in hushed tones at the bar. Nornghal is coming in, still wearing his chainmail, which is not out of the question for a dwarf, but looks a bit odd. However, he does have like small, like bleeding marks around his left arm, around his right wrist, where the dog has grabbed.
Oh.
It's midnight now, so
Yeah, I feel like I would just.
over to you. So you're all tired.
Yeah, I would like to get out of my stinky clothes.
Yep.
Yeah, Ebenezer and Seraphina are still talking at the bar, and you see them as soon as you come in. You also see Franz, and he gives you a wink. The two Rhines are there, Reinhold and Reinhardt, standing at the door.
Just wave politely and carry
Yeah,
on to the room that we've booked.
Yeah, I just barely raise a hand to Ebenezer and Seraphina.
Okay, and you're just going straight upstairs to bed.
I need a wash.
And you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
You've got to pay for it.
Yeah, because you don't have.
You've washed all the shit off yourself, but you're not too fragrant.
Nah, I'm not feeling it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna shilling for a hot bath, innit?
Yep, the rest of you going to do that then? Shilling for a hot bath.
I reckon I'm all right.
Okay, so
Because I've got to change of clothes. I've only got lightly splattered. Yeah, I'm going to go have a sleepy, I think.
Okay, Seraphina and Ebenezer are still at the bar. It's like I said, it's tomorrow. Now, Nornghal, you see stomping upstairs, looking extremely pissed off, as per usual.
I just look at Seraphina. You have my schnapps. I'm gonna go to bed. We got a long day in the morning, and I'll be honest, I don't really want to be dealing with Nornghal.
Sorry, I'm going to go bed in a minute as well. Thanks. The schnapps.
Okay.
So Ebenezer gives a wave and just heads up.
Okay, so the whole lot of you are going to go to bed. Variously, one shilling which you paid for the bed will get you a room in the common room.
Mm-hmm.
A bed in the common room. Sorry. It'll be 10 shillings to get a private room, which I imagine that none of you can afford unless you can pool your resources.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can afford one, but fuck off, will I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you all sleep up there.
Mm-hmm.
Following morning, you wake up.
Thank God.
No, Nornghal, you're going to wake up before the following morning. You wake up at 2 bells. As there's a rumble and a grumble in your belly.
Oh boy.
Nornghal has a heart attack.
Run for the privy.
Toilet time.
Toilet time. Bad pie. Toilet time. Do a bad pie, bad toilet.
Yep.
Great. Maybe
Okay.
I should have waited to have a
there in time
bath.
with no trouble. I mean, it's not busy at 2 o'clock in the morning. For the next 2 days, you have got the galloping trots.
Great.
So you've got the following symptoms, which are malaise. So you just don't feel well. That's at -10 to all tests. You have got nausea. So anytime you fail a test based on a physical characteristic, you're going to either vomit or dry heave,
Fuck.
which is going to impose a stun condition. And you've also got moderate flux, which is primarily a matter for role-playing. However, since it's moderate, I can say 2 times per session, you've got to leave the situation now because you need to go to the privy. So one of them has already happened.
Great.
So it's only for 2 days, but it's not great. You do not feel at all well. It's that halfling food.
Dysentery.
Yes.
The old friend.
Food poisoning, basically. Then you're able to go back to bed.
Great.
Not feeling great, but... Okay, following morning, what time is everyone getting up? Are you getting up at first light? Are you getting up at... Are you staying in until like sort of 8 in the morning, sort of normal getting up time for burgers, or?
Yeah, normal getting up time for Ebenezer.
Yeah, everyone else?
I think that's fine. Been out late.
Yeah.
No rush.
All right,
Okay.
so team meeting. I gather everyone outside.
All right, so you're going to meet up for breakfast, or?
Yep.
Yep.
Non-goal needs solids.
Okay,
Jesus.
yeah.
Sigmar's great, Nornghal. You look like shit.
Yeah, he does. He's pale. You can see that even under his beard, and he's sweating.
Oh no. What the fuck happened to your arm?
Oh, no. I'd rather not talk about it.
It was dogs last night. He had a bit of a time. But it was fine. Just a bit of a misunderstanding. Called the dogs off in the end, and then we just went home. So yeah.
Don't eat the pies. Ugh.
What pie did you eat?
I don't remember. Something off some stall in the fair, and it's not agreed with me.
You didn't eat one of them Brumster's pies, did you? And I giggle. But you don't eat them, they're not good. I know you know that now, but it's just, yeah.
I think he needs to learn some of his lessons firsthand, doesn't he?
All right, Seraphina, is he fit to die?
No, he'll be alright. He's going to come round soon, but...
Alright, well, why don't you have a lay in, Nornghal?
Oh, just give me a minute. I'll be.
Look, we'll be back at lunchtime, alright? Right,
Look.
first things first, we've got to go see that judge.
Are we going to go about this, and what are we going to say exactly?
Well, I was hoping Nornghal and Stör could go get some more. Well, get that gold crown that Crusher promised us. Does that sound amenable to you boys? Stör, you go in, he takes the fall, and we get some more party money.
Sure.
Good lad.
I'm not stepping in the ring again today.
Also, to be fair, if someone else saw your last bout, Stör, and saw you win again, they might get suspicious.
It was
Yeah, I was not
Nornghal that
fighting.
won.
No, sorry, that was Callum slipping up.
No.
I meant to say Nornghal. They're like Bert and Ernie in my mind. They're Nornghal and Stör.
No.
Stornghal.
Seraphina has got a horse doping racket to take care of. Stör is going to go and win a throne fight against Crusher.
Well, no, first things first, me and Seraphina are going to go to the judge to get our reward.
Yeah, and also, I need Stör because she's got practice
got
with animals.
the animal handling.
Yeah.
Stör has also got the three-socketed pelvis.
Well, can we get Stör? Would you hand that over to us? Like I said, we're dividing this part and then getting back together for the judge, sort of.
If possible, I'd like to buy and sell my shit as well.
Well,
Before we end up in a fucking pit again and all I have is a fishing rod.
Presumably you'll have time.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, I'll happily hand you that pelvis if you say the magic word.
This is going to count as a prosperous town and a large one while the Schaffenfest is in play. So if you're going to buy and sell things, it's really not going to be an issue.
Cool. I mean, I've already worked out how much everything is going to cost me. So it's just a case of the things I need to get rid of that I'm not sure about.
Right.
The magic word. I mean, you don't take stock of that Norscan nonsense, do you?
Not really a
No, I
magic
mean,
word, just kind of a nice word,
What, like
polite
tip?
one.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Right. So, what's Crusher's prize money? Two gold coins. What's that? That's six silver each.
Okay, Nornghal and Stör, you were just Nornghal, wasn't it? You were the only one that was there.
20. So it's...
I don't remember.
Stör and Seraphina turned up after Nornghal had already challenged him. It's 2 shillings entrance fee, 2 crowns if you last 3 minutes, 4 crowns if you defeat him in that time.
Oh, so that's a crown each. Perfect.
Everyone's going to have to put in 6pence.
So Nornghal and Stör, you two get on that kindly. Me and Seraphina will take shake the hip bone to the judge and get our payment and our nice dogs.
Okay.
I'll bring yours back as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never went back there to pick them up.
Oh, yeah, it was midnight. Hello, open up. We want our clothes back, Mr. Sleeping Man.
Right. So, what are we going? Is everyone amenable to this?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan
sure.
to me.
Ebenezer only ever has good. Yeah, I can't even say the whole.
No.
What are we going to do first? Are we going to do the throne fight, or are we going to do the conversation with the judge?
Let's do Nornghal and Stör. I like this.
Yeah.
Stör.
Okay. So you go over to the Schaffenfest, and compared with yesterday, it is absolutely ridiculous. This is going to happen for all of you because you're going to be going to the festival courts, Seraphina and Ebenezer as well. The hustle and bustle here compared to yesterday is it just seems like everyone is on crack. They're doing everything 3 or 4 times the speed. You can hear someone screaming from the livestock auction. It's just absolutely crazy. Like I said, they're going to be doing as many sales as they possibly can for 24 hours. You see a tremendous number of livestock walking up and down, being led. You see entire, hundreds of sheep and cattle being driven through the alleys of this miniature town. Nornghal and Stör, you turn up again to Crusher Baugen's sort of fenced off wrestling ring where the little tiny guy is still bouncing around like, all right, everyone, come on, Crusher's already knackered. Look at the state of him. He's hurt his ankle the other day, Come on, 4 crowns if you win. Do you think you can? Look at the strength that you must have, and all this sort of nonsense that he was doing the other day.
Yeah, I'll take him on.
Oh, we have another challenger. God, 2 shillings, my good person.
I hand him 2 shillings.
Okay, he accepts them.
Okay.
Right. 3 minutes, 2 crowns if you beat if you last that long, 4 crowns if you beat Crusher in that time. And Crusher is there waving around his twin tail comets to the audience, and as he does, as he gets one of them in front of his eye, he just sort of winks very, very obviously to you.
Yeah, I nod and give a big smile.
Okay, and then he starts to circle you.
How it needs to look convincing, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Go on, Stör.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, so I
that Nornghal
assume
just like feeling a bit weak from the audience.
You can take him.
Yeah, so I assume a fighting stance. Got like my arms out, and I'm kind of sizing him up as well.
When you say you have your arms out, I imagine you doing the Kung Fu crane sort of thing.
No, not that extreme. I meant like as in like ready to move.
Yeah.
Just in a...
Okay, he's doing the same thing. Yeah, as you're just sort of pacing around each other, and he looks from side to side, and just looks down at the ground and then up at you, like, come on, get on with it.
All right, I'm gonna go for him then. Like
All right.
just directly like body grapple fighting.
Okay, he's not opposing this. He's going to allow you to grapple him. What are you trying to do with him? Move him, lift him up, throw him.
Yeah, I want to be a
Which
big
one?
Chad. I want to lift him up.
Okay. All right. That just make a strength then. He's not opposing it.
Oh, 96.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's
Okay. So you get him around the around the waist and just go like that. He's a huge guy. You're probably from the last few weeks you've been used to picking up little people.
It's true.
So you just go like that, and he looks completely confused by this, but then decides he's going to play it off and just goes ha 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 ha, pushes your face back and shows you the twin tail comet, and then he slaps his 2 forearms together across the sides of your head, so it doesn't really hurt that much.
Yeah. Okay.
But it looks impressive.
Yeah, it's literally fucking having a pro wrestling moment here.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
dramatically
what he's doing.
stumble back.
Yeah, he's trying to make it look as impressive as possible without actually hurting you.
And so I'll wobble back, and then I'm gonna. What is it?
Okay,
I'm gonna like do the thing where you like scrape the ground with your foot like an angry chicken, and then I'm gonna charge him and try and like knock him over. Or a bull.
Yeah.
Yes, the animal that charges, the angry chicken.
He's like a chicken in a china shop.
That's why that professional wrestling move is called the chicken rush.
All right, I'm sorry.
Right, okay, so you're going to do that.
Chicken,
right.
you
Can you
get
make me an entertain acting and to see what the crowd.
I've just got like base entertainer. I'm not an actor, but I can roll against that. And that's 37 out of 31. So a small failure.
It's not very convincing, but what do you do with him when you're charging at him?
I'm just trying to knock him to the ground at this point.
Okay, he's going to deliberately try to fail to get out of your way, which he does. And you knock him over with a little bit. You knock him over. He goes over with possibly a little bit more panache than you expected him to, as he rolls over on what supposedly is bad ankle, but the crowd don't seem to care. They're ooh.
Finish him off.
So I guess am I just going to continue to go? Is he going to do anything?
He's like sort of on one knee now, and and then clutches at his ankle and starts to sort of pant.
Yeah, it's ass kicking time. How was a cool way to finish somebody off? I don't do violence.
Pile driver.
I don't want to actually hurt him though. Oh, I'm a bit pathetic.
Hurricane.
You could do that thing where you like pretend to give him a hand to like help him up, and then you just fucking drop him again. Like toss it, it's fucking suplex.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you pretend to give him a hand up again, dragging him to his feet, and then just grab him in like a wrist lock, and convert it into a suplex.
Yes.
Right, so make a melee brawling.
I don't think I've got that either. Is that just
Yeah, it'll be just weapon skill, yeah.
weapon skill? Oh god, that's not even that great. I'm fucking shit at this. I did really badly. I'm spending a fate point.
Fortune point. Don't spend a fate point.
Fortune, sorry. Oh my god, that was like exactly the same. I'm on 75. I'm doing really badly. I've got weapon skill of 28. Oh
boy.
Okay,
Here we go.
so he's
Why
not
did
resisting.
we leave this up to Nornghal?
Right, make an entertain acting then, because he's succeeded at his athletics to make this look convincing.
please. I rolled 61 out of 31.
Bruh.
Okay, so you drag him to his feet, and he's looking at you like, "What the hell are you doing?" As you drape his arm over his shoulders, and then like sort of throw him backwards. He goes over, rolls over backwards, and then basically does a backflip, which is very obviously deliberate, so that he lands outside of the ring, and then he looks around like, how did you do that?
Whoa!
Yeah, and I hero pose it out. I flex.
Yeah, which astonishingly they are.
Amazing!
Yeah, they burst into spontaneous applause, while the person that's running this wrestling show looks at you disgusted.
I guess I should get out of the ring now.
Oh, you got your 4 crowns to collect.
Yeah. I go over to the nice man. I hope he's still nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right, he shoves the 4 crowns into your hand. With he looks absolutely furious about having to do it, and it looks like he's probably going to have words with Crusher. Progressing through the Schaffenfest to the Festival Court, which is very near, as I said, to the livestock market, and it's extremely difficult to get through, just because of the number of farmers and other people that are there to buy livestock knocking about, including Josef, who looks very tired and very hungover.
Mm-hmm.
You could just about witness him, but you wouldn't be able to push through the crush to see him, although he gives you a friendly wave.
Yeah, I wave back.
I wave, but he probably doesn't see me.
Yeah, most likely not. There are a couple more people in the stocks today, and you are you can go in, and there is the clerk that you saw yesterday, Ebenezer.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
Yes, we're here to see the judge.
Judge Richter.
Indeed, yes.
He's presiding over a case at the moment. He's unable to see you. Could you call back in 15 minutes?
That's absolutely fine. We don't mind waiting.
Okay, so you wait. I imagine it's taken at least 15 minutes for Nornghal and Stör to push through the crush and do this wrestling match.
Mm-hmm.
But you are kept waiting for probably 20-25 minutes before the clerk comes back. Judge Richter is ready to see you now.
Thank you, my good sir.
He gives a nod. You head into the courtroom, which is like a mock-up of a normal courtroom inside this mock-up of a court.
Mm-hmm.
He is sitting in a chair that's been erected in lieu of a sort of judge's table sort of situation.
Judge Richter.
Gentleman, lady.
We bring.
Can I be of service?
The green skin that escaped into the sewers has been dealt with.
I know.
Oh?
Yes, it was crushed by falling crates over at the Austin Dam at about 8 bells last night.
That can't be right. We were tailing it through the sewer. We heard its horrible death yells and found some sort of strange pseudopod gnawing on its bones. And I produced the hip bone.
Oh, that's quite interesting. I offer you my commiserations for your wasted time and effort, but
perhaps there were two of them.
I sincerely hope not, but perhaps there
do
were. But as far as I'm concerned, the case is closed.
Hang on a minute. So where is the?
Yes, this is worrisome if there is two. Where are these 7 bells?
The 7 bells is 7 o'clock.
No, sorry.
I said approximately 7 o'clock last night.
Oh, sorry. That was me mistaking it for an inn name for whatever reason. Whereabouts in Bergenhofen was it found?
Warehouse number 4, counting from the west end of the Austin Dam. It's owned by the Steinhager family.
Is where? That would be near the docks where we entered, wouldn't it be?
It would, yes.
So it makes sense.
Yes, it was crushed by a fall of crates. I can only presume that it made its way through the sewers and found its way into the warehouse, and there was a collapse at that time.
Yes, as I said, we as you know, we were behind it, fast on its heels, and well, like I said, we did. I don't think there's many things this small with 3 socketed joints in its pelvis bone. Perhaps you should check with the master of the freak show. Perhaps he's keeping other creatures that he has not announced.
Perhaps, but as far as I understand, his freak show has been inspected by witch hunters and is entirely above board. I will have it inspected, though. Thank you for your time.
Well, I'm glad that Bergenhofen is at least safe, but I would ask for my finer clothes rather than these common dregs.
Oh, yes, indeed. Just ask with my clerk, Andrea, out there. He will return anything that has been left with us.
Thank you, Judge Richter. Oh, there was the strangest thing as well.
Indeed.
Yes, we saw some sort of no, it doesn't bear thinking about. We saw what looked to be quite an old corpse of some sort of vagrant in the sewer.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Do you have this corpse?
No, it was thoroughly drenched in the waste. We didn't think it would be bad. But the strange thing is its chest was ripped open and some of its innards were missing.
Well, how ghastly.
Yes.
Well, I'm unable to... if you're alleging that a crime has been committed, I can't take any formal action unless I'm shown proof.
No, sir. Just informing on what we saw is all.
Yes, this is the sort of thing that I would sincerely recommend that you inform the watch captain about.
Indeed. Thank you for your time, Judge Richter.
And thank you for yours. I'm sorry that I cannot compensate you, but
it is fine. We understand. Doing our duty to Bergenhafen is enough sometimes.
Excellent. Well, I will proceed to my duties at the court, and hopefully we won't see each other again. Am I correct?
At least in not any formal manner.
Yes. Well, good day, sir. Good day, madam.
Good day.
Hey.
I give a short bow and leave, and get our fancy clothes back from the clerk.
Yep, he's quite happy to hand them over.
Mm-hmm. Enter the street. Enter a nearby alley.
Yeah, this is in the middle of the fest.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the festival court, so it's not going to be quiet if you're going into an alley.
Still, walk to an alley. Look around for anybody that might know us, and when there is none,
yeah, just change.
Well, no, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, right.
Ebenezer has a tirade to go on.
Okay, yeah, go for it then.
Motherfucking Sigma shooting! What are the two goblins? The fuck is this? Where are my crowns?
Something's going on here. It's not fucking right.
No fucking shit. Okay. Well, someone caught another three-legged goblin, so either that fucking freak show master is dodgier than anything, dodgier than me, or there was just another fucking three-legged short fucking freak running around the sewers to be fucking food for fucking shit-face. Shit! Calm. Collected. Shit. Right. What do we do now?
Well, I mean, what should we do? Should we go and snoop around the freak show? Should we follow him after dark when it? Well, I don't know when it finishes.
If the goblin was crushed by boxes, I imagine that was the goblin we were chasing. I don't think there would be two three-legged goblins running around Bergenhafen, which means that whatever we stumbled on, we lost the goblin, and that was just some other ghastly souvenir from Summit. I knew we should have fucking shot that thing. As fucking shit scary as it was.
What a fucking sewer as well, for fuck's sake.
Well, at least we're going to get 4 crowns out of this.
Are we though? Are we going to do that?
Well, unless Stör fucks it up royally, we're getting, a crown each.
Well, I fucking hope so. Fuck.
Okay, right. This means the joust is even more important. It's more important that we rub shoulders, and, elbows and all sorts, whatever nobles need to rub together to get each other fucking happy and wealthy. And that horse needs to be a fucking dribbling idiot when it's running. Within reason. We don't want it to be actually fucking shit looking.
I know. I'm going to have to try and get a job in the stables, just mucking out. I don't mind doing that. But I'm going to have to do that. And I need Stör.
Can we not just bribe one of the fucking feed boys and pour it on his hay or something?
I can't trust people. Rather do it myself.
Right. Well, I'll leave it in your care. I've got a lot of faith in you, Seraphina. You're on the level. You're smart. You know what you're doing. And generally, I can look to you when I need help wrangling the others.
You know, we just need money. I just want money.
Once we get enough money, we can do this noble con on the proper as well. And once we can con on the proper, we're going to get even more money in. We just need to feed the endeavour.
Hey.
Okay. So what are you doing now? Are you heading in any particular direction, or?
I imagine we head Crusher ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would just be saying that probably Nornghal and Stör, you know that Seraphina and Ebenezer will be going to the court, so you're probably going to bump into each other.
Ah, joy.
Having said that, the freak show is between the
Of course it is.
the wrestling wing and the court. So you see Dr. Malthusius, his Zootopia, with him sitting on the front steps of the caravan smoking a pipe and looking a bit brooding.
Mm-hmm. Do each side of the party see each other?
Yes, yeah.
Nornghal, Stör. Is it payday?
I look at Nornghal.
I look at Stör.
Ebenezer just puts out a hand.
I shake his hand and I smile.
Is there money in that hand?
Oh no!
I think Ebenezer just levels a gaze. You did not fuck it up, did you?
Well,
Because I've had a bad day. I have a crossbow. No,
Oi, you lot. Come over here. Come on.
Ebenezer sighs, runs a hand over his face in that sort of like, I'm calm and seen sort of gesture. Dr. Malthusius.
Yeah. Just come into my caravan. I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to do. I hope you got my goblin.
According to... Tell you what, we'll talk about it in the caravan, shall we?
Yeah. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he takes you in. It's actually surprisingly well furnished inside the caravan. There's a huge mahogany table with very, very heavy chairs. The seedy-looking dwarf is nowhere to be seen. He comes in, removes his shabby top hat and puts it down.
A lovely caravan you have here, Doctor.
Yes, well, thank you very much. Can I offer you brandy, tobacco?
Oh, no, thank you. We wouldn't want to impose.
Yes, well, I'm sure you did your best to recover this goblin. I bear no grudge against you.
You didn't have a second goblin, did you?
No.
It's strange. We were on its trail, and we found it. We found a goblin attacked by some sort of strange ooze-like creature, and I produced the pelvis bone.
Okay, he looked surprised at that.
Yes, it rounded the corner, we heard it shriek, and we found, well, this is what was left of it after the creature got to it. But we've heard from the judge that another three-legged goblin was caught.
Wait. That Elvis, that must be from my goblin. They told me that it was crushed by some crates in a warehouse. I was hoping to get the body back so that I could have it stuffed and mounted as a static display.
A wise man, wise business idea.
So, where did you find this? In the sewers?
Yes. Just after we were chasing it, it met its end in some sort of strange ooze-like creature.
An amoeba, I suppose.
Yes, perhaps.
While these two are talking, I'd like to tap Seraphina on the shoulder and very quietly hand her a gold crown.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
And one to Nornghal as well.
Oh, thanks, bestie.
So I couldn't conceive of why the town court didn't want to hand back the goblin's body because it's of no conceivable use to anyone else. But there was... And that's why they didn't give the body back.
Dr. Malthusius,
one left after the amoeba was done with it.
I have an idea, Dr. Malthusius, but didn't the Emperor make a proclamation recently that there were no mutants in the Empire?
Yes, I've heard such.
Perhaps they were doing what they could to avoid shame. Or admitting falsely that the Emperor was incorrect.
Well, I think that the substance of this edict was that the people that were previously known as mutants are no longer to be considered as such, nor are they to be persecuted, rather than an edict from the Emperor declaring that all the mutants in the Empire had been dealt with. Nevertheless, I do not believe that this goblin was a mutant. I believe that it was merely a natural freak. Having said this, I don't know how much more I can help you. As I said,
You are the expert on the examination of freaks, I would assume.
Yes, I have had them all checked over by a priest of Sigmar and by a witch hunter, and they've all been passed as perfectly natural. But yes, well, would you mind awfully leaving me the pelvis?
That is absolutely fine. I apologise for my entourage not reaching in time. It squeezed through a small hole as we were chasing it, and we had to find an alternate ingress.
I understand. As I say, I'm sure you did your best. And I'm just sorry that I'm not able to. Why? No, I'm just confused. I must go and see the either Judge Richter or the watch captain, because I'm not sure why they're telling me that this goblin was crushed in a warehouse when you have its pelvis. The chances of there being two three-legged goblins in the same town are fairly slim, I would imagine.
My thoughts exactly.
They said it was crushed in a warehouse. Paul, maybe we should go and have a look.
And perhaps, maybe we should not immediately... Well, perhaps, Dr. Matthews, you shouldn't inform the judge or watch captain immediately. If they are asserting something different, then
Indeed.
Perhaps there is skullduggery afoot.
The official narrative, shall we say?
Indeed.
Yes. Well, it's been lovely to see you again. I do apologise, and I must get back into character.
Indeed. A good day to you, Doctor.
And a good day to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he sees you to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone else has got anything to say to him?
No.
Nope.
Nah.
No. Okay. So, all right, see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. I give a wave and walk away with the others in tow, I imagine.
3 more satisfied customers from Dr. Malthusius' Zoocopia.
It's like a Tim Burton, Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Whenever he's in a Tim Burton film, he has to wear like a 3-foot top hat. Okay, something's not adding up here. Yeah, where was I before we were interrupted? Oh, yes. So, did you get the money from Crusher, didn't you?
I got some money.
Excellent. What's my cut? Where's Seraphina's cut? I imagine Nornghal's got his cut. Where's our cut?
I hand you. I look in my coin purse and I very carefully count out 5 shillings and I give you those.
I look down at it. I look back up at
You'll
Stör.
get the rest for being a good boy.
Oh my god.
That's not how it works.
Okay.
It's a business
Do you
deal.
want 4 shillings or 5 good boy shillings?
Do you want a knife in the throat while you're asleep?
I think you're going to get 3 good boy shillings. And I press 3 shillings into your ungrateful, slimy hand.
Stör, you have to count of 5 to stop fucking about, or I will get serious later.
I put my coin purse back into my sling bag and I start walking away.
3.
I start walking away
4,
with Stör.
4 and 1/2. Fine. I look down at Seraphina. I'm not to be blamed for anything that happens next.
We need her, right?
We?
Yeah, we.
And then, look, an enterprise like this, trust is hard to come by. Everyone's staring at each other, holding daggers and gritting teeth. But generally, business is business. You don't shortchange people for work well done.
I did
pay
explain
on
you
time,
would
you
get the
pay
rest for being a good boy, but
You pay on time, you pay promptly, and that's it. You don't have to like it or anything. And if you get cheated, you meet it back hard. Perhaps explain it to Stör before nightfall.
Look, I'll speak to Stör. It's fine. Look, we've got stuff to do setting up this horse thing, and we need Stör.
Good.
Trust me.
Because
All right.
Franz knows how it works, and so do I. And I imagine so do you.
Yeah.
Renald doesn't like it when people cheat his own.
All right.
Anyway, shall we away?
Okay.
Where are you going?
Imagine I follow after Stör and Nornghal and just look like I've got a toothache.
would I would I very quickly be able to do my shopping? Or reasonably quickly?
Yeah, reasonably quickly you would. You'd have to get away from the livestock market. But what is it you're looking to?
So basically I want to offload this chainmail shirt I have, which is, would that be half price to get rid?
You'd be able to sell it, yeah, or buy a second-hand one at half price, yeah.
Oh, right, now I want to sell, and I also want to get rid of my fishing rod and then just buy the fisherman trappings I need. So I think it's like an eel trap, a net, a leather jerkin, that stuff.
Yeah, that's not going to be difficult. This is a riverside town, so
Cool. And I've already
I'm not
worked
gonna
out
make-
how much that's going to cost,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
Yeah.
I've done that now.
yeah,
Lovely.
there's no point playing through all that because it
No,
will-
I don't want to cause the pain
and there'll be
and
somebody
slowness.
at the festival that will buy a chainmail shirt off you. Probably
Yeah.
someone that's like there to pick up bodyguard work. Okay. You meeting up again?
Presumably to do the horse day thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you're heading towards the joust. I'm going to make a perception here.
Boy.
Nope. All right. Yeah, so you're standing by the joust. There are a lot of people hanging around. There are a few extremely well-dressed people that are walking up and down just trying to see and be seen.
I imagine Ebenezer immediately does similar sorts of thing.
Yeah, there are also people that are a little bit worse dressed, sort of about the standard of Ebenezer, Seraphina, and Stör, who are discussing the finer points of the sport in a pseudo-sophisticated fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you approach, they look at you with disdain. At either end, there is the black and white of House of Mindenheim and the blue, yellow, and pink of House of Once Upon a Time in huge, great tents, like massive marquees, between two tilting lists.
Okay.
Nobody is riding at this time, nor is there a melee going on.
I imagine, Ebenezer knows he's got a box with the big boy, so he's like, they act dismissive, and he just acts like he's too good for everyone. Knows him.
Okay, I'm going to make another perception. Okay. Yep, carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, everyone.
Okay. So, Seraphina, you have your business to attend to, and you were taking Stör with you?
Yep.
Excellent. You tell them about what we talked about, and I have my own business to attend to. Nornghal, why don't you enjoy the finer points of the fair? See our Uncle Josef. Perhaps have some beers in the beer tent. I don't think you'll enjoy watching the tall folk run about on horses with sticks.
Don't think I much enjoy the beer at the moment either, but fine.
Okay, Nornghal, what are you going to do, actually? Because I'll just start it with that.
I am gonna wander over to a beer tent.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm gonna go in search of some decent food.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Something that isn't gonna make me just shit and vomit myself just forever. So I would like to find a nice place to sit and have a hearty meal to settle my tum.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. Best thing you could do is go to. There are numerous food stands around. Most of them are being run by halflings. As long as the name on the stall is not Rumster. That's easy enough to do. Are you going for like really, really good food, or are you?
I mean, not like the land's finest, but just
gold leaf sausage rolls.
maybe a nice stew.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll get something nice, easy that will settle your stomach. Nice heavy food, stew and dumplings with a bit of bread on the side. You feel a hell of a lot better already.
Beautiful. What's the damage?
On the wallet.
E.
Prices are inflated for the fair, so it'll be 10 pence.
Disgusting. Okay.
Seraphina and Stör were teaming up.
Yeah. Okay.
And you were planning, rather than to performance enhance the horses, you're planning to dope them now.
Performance decrease.
How are you going to go about this?
Well, I think I need to get a little job.
Okay.
And I know Ebenezer got dressed in all his fineries, and I did too, I presume.
Yeah, you're all in your best clothes. You. Well,
Okay.
actually, no. Ebenezer has still got Stör's good clothes.
Oh no.
First of all, we need to find out the horse. We need to get into the stables, or we need to listen to what people are talking about.
Okay, well, it's easy enough to know which one. What are you going to do? Are you going to go against Middenheim or for Middenheim?
Well, for them, yeah.
Okay. Right, so you go towards Middenheim's black and white tent, or are you going to go to the Von Spoletheim tent?
Once upon a time tent, because I need to know what their horse is.
Okay. Yeah, you walk over to it's like a huge marquee which will have the stables in, the changing rooms, the fitting rooms for the armor, all the squires will be in there and the page boys, and the knights will also be sleeping here in like luxurious, like glamping.
Yeah. Okay.
Glamping.
So you're going to try and you won't be able to get inside because there are 2 like liveried guards at the only entrance to this marquee, apart from the big bit where the horse goes galloping out.
I need to get a little job.
Okay, so you're going to walk up to the guards.
They're not going to give me a job, are they?
But they might let you in to talk to someone, or they might
Okay.
bring someone out to talk to you.
I just go up to them.
Stör, are you with Seraphina at this moment?
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be. I know you need me in there, but yeah, unless you don't want me there, I
think I do because we're both looking
Yeah.
for stable jobs.
Okay.
look convinced at least.
Right. You walk up to them. Sorry, no access apart from people on Once Upon a Time Family Business.
Willow, I'm actually looking for some work. If you haven't had anything, I don't mind getting dirty and mucking out or whatever it is. I think me and my friend here just need to make a bit of cash for the festival. You know how it goes.
Yeah, we know exactly how it goes.
Is there anyone that we could talk to? And
What sort of work are you looking for?
well, we're quite good with animals, and mucking out is probably one job that people don't really want to do. So something like that.
Yeah,
would be
we're no
perfect.
stranger to getting our hands dirty.
Yeah, you see the 2 guards budge up to each other. You see one of them whisper into the one that you've been talking to's ear. And then there's a couple of whispers exchanged. And then the one that you've been talking to, the one that seems to be like, 5 or 10 years older, gives him a little nod. And, oh, yeah, nice one. Enjoy that. Yeah, all right. Bear with me for one moment. He goes inside while the other guard steps directly in front of the doorway. And then about 2 minutes later, the older one comes back out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Right, you don't work for the House of Middenheim, do you, or the Once Upon a Time family?
No. Well, I'm from the Moot, so no, of course not.
Doesn't mean you can't owe allegiance, though, does it?
No, I'm not acquainted with any of them, so just need to make some money, sir.
And you?
No allegiances. Again, just from out in the countryside, here on a visit, and a bit strapped for cash. Simple as.
Okay, he gives another nod, heads back inside for a couple of seconds, and then comes back with these like sackcloth tabards.
Yeah.
Just throws them to you.
3 tabards.
3 tabards!
Yes!
Over your purple suede tabard. Purple tabard, Seraphina. You go. But, right. Look. The Willie Almus is just going to be page to Primus, right? He doesn't really want to do it. He's a bit of a little brat, if you ask me. But give him what he wants. He might slip us a couple of bob, right? So you go in and do the mucking out work, and he'll be able to, move one up the rank, act like he's a squire.
Right.
So, get in there and take her from little Gwilly Almus. Won't be able to miss him. He's a little shit.
I roll up my sleeves and give 2 thumbs up.
Okay, so you head in. There is one. There are a load of people. You're amazed by the number of horses he managed to cram in here, and all of them are magnificent, like 20 hands plus, 40 hands plus if you happen to be Seraphina.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Tiny halfling hands.
And there is one little 9-year-old kid that is like also dressed in a sackcloth tabard. Why do I have to do this? Isn't this what we employ servants for? Why can't I be a squire?
I guess this is
You're
the guy we
lucky
need,
me.
isn't it?
Yeah. To make your dreams come true.
Wait, what was his name again? Shit.
Little shit, I think.
That's his given name, is it?
I would say Seraphina, as a halfling, you're familiar with long names, so you would remember them. It's Gwilialmus, which is the
Gwiliamus.
which is the classical version of Wilhelm.
Okay. Gwiliamus.
Big Willy style. So yeah, let's.
It's absolutely disgusting. Dung all over the place. Can't I get on a horse? Can't I joust?
Sorry, excuse me. You must be Gwiliamus, yeah?
Oh, so I am famous. Listen, everyone, I don't have to prove myself. People already know who I am.
Yep, we know who you are. We're
we
gonna
do.
gonna come and help, alright? I know it's shit doing this, so we're gonna come out do this, alright?
Who are you? You're no taller than me. Are you a mutant?
A mutant?
Don't think you should be saying those kinds of things in here.
Oh, did you just share your height with the other one? Did you roll better up in heaven when you were being made by Tal?
Very clever.
I am, aren't I? My mother says I'll be a poet one day. My father says I'll be a knight.
You're Pratt
Maybe I can be
today.
a poet knight.
Oh,
Never mind. I will leave you to deal with this. They said I couldn't be a squire until I've done it, but since you're doing it, I don't need to. Welcome to the real world. As he flounces off.
Okay.
great.
What a
Are there other
fucker.
people here?
Yeah, loads.
Right, we need to be cleaning out the right stable.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like fuck around cleaning out a random one. I don't know it's the one we need to dope, but
Yeah. Let's find the right.
You would imagine, because there's going to be a melee and there's going to be jousts. The big ones are going to be the most important one is going to be Baron Heinrich versus Wilhelm von Upon-a-Time.
I think it's going to look
And
a bit obvious though if we go to that one first.
Yeah, but you know, Baron Heinrich is a huge man. Like you've seen him before. He's like 6'11". He's going to need a big horse to match him. They're also going to need a big man on a big horse. So the biggest horse here is probably going to be that one.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So that is going to be the biggest one.
Oof.
It's going to be like a huge, like 21-hand stallion.
What I'm going to do, I think, is go to the one next to it and just make it look like we're working our way across.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you both make animal care rolls, please? To see,
I don't have animal care, George.
it just goes off intelligence if you don't have it.
Oh, I've 2 failures.
I can't believe Seraphina's.
Passed it.
I can't believe Seraphina didn't get eaten by a horse, but it was Stör.
Big horse.
So, yeah, you know, most of the pages here can't really be asked, nor can the ostlers. They're just shoving, you know, just getting rid of the shit.
It's horse shit. It's not human shit. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a lot better. They're just like mucking out all the shit. Some of them are even putting straw in the hay mangers. They don't care. They're not paying you too much attention. So as long as neither of you are fucking it up too much, they're not even looking. The horse trainers are not even turning up yet because it's still pretty early in the morning. The joust isn't going to start taking place until at least noon. Because the nobles will still
What time in the morning is it? It's got to be past 9.
Yeah, it'll be about 10 bells.
Okay.
We've got about 2 hours.
Let's crack on then.
Right, we got to get the dose right, and we got to make sure that we do it so it lasts. long enough until the joust. So I've got the stuff. I need your help knowing how much stuff I've got to give the horse. Yeah.
Okay, so is that presumably another animal care
That would be an
role?
animal care. Cause you'll like think that much is enough for a human. This is how much a horse eats compared to a human.
Oh, please do well. 94. Can I spend my other fortune point, please?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
I'm going to use my other set of dice because that was horrible. Please. 5!
Yes.
Wait, so that's
Sick.
5 out of
You get it
37.
you get it absolutely accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you make a trade herbalist or trade apothecary, please, Seraphina, depending on what you're dosing the horse with?
Oh no, I've rolled
Fortune point.
Fortune point it is. Definitely.
Don't fuck it.
Hang on.
That's a pass, isn't it, with your apothecary skills?
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, so what are you doping it with? Is it Schlavkraut or are you trying to poison the horse?
Oh.
No. I just need to dope it. It doesn't need to be poisoned. I don't want it to die.
Yeah, the horse needs to live. Otherwise,
Okay,
people
so
will
out
be
of your
very
bag, you
suspicious.
scatter a few leaves of Schlavkraut in between the other stuff that the horse is eating, like into its hay and oats. Over to Ebenezer.
Hello.
Friend.
Yep, you bump. You see Georg von Osborn, little portly man, extremely extravagantly dressed, massive moustache, huge red hat. Oh, Ebenezer Lieberung, isn't it? Herr Lieberung, how nice to see you again.
Gail von Osborn, as I live and breathe. It's wonderful to see you, and you are looking absolutely fabulous.
And thanks, Sigmar, that you are living and breathing. Come on, let us away to my box. I know it's early, but how about a bottle of Kirschwasser, just between friends? It's a party, after all.
I shan't turn it down.
Okay,
Yep.
and he takes you up to his box, which is painted garishly in the Middenheim colours. He somehow manages to make black and white look garish. It's like shiny.
Some Beetlejuice shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Around the bottom of it, he's got like black and white opposite striped lace, so his entire box is sort of checked.
Mm-hmm.
And behind him, his bodyguards are all there. They're all decked out in check black and white as well. And all of them are holding up signs, which after a couple of seconds inspection, you can see read, "Go Heinrich."
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see your man Heinrich on the field today.
Oh, he's not my man, Heinrich. I'm his man.
Of course.
Yes, the von Ostbruns have been paying liege to the first baronetcy of Middenheim since time immemorial, but you know, it's a liege duly paid. It wasn't taken from us. It's they're a great family.
From what I've heard, the Todbringers are one of the best families to live under.
Indeed. I mean, I've done well out of it, as he brushes a minute fleck of dust off his gold button on his silk and velvet jerkin.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception, please, Ebenezer.
All right. Let's see. Come on, Ebenezer. Have working eyes.
Yeah, it is sight-based.
15.
Okay.
Pass.
So you see a short, fat man in a flat hat on the other side, wearing like a gaudy fake gold chain around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got the feeling you recognise him from somewhere. And he also stands up and sees you. He's standing in the commoner's box.
I think Ebenezer
All right, Ed.
scratches...
Waving at you.
Oh no, it's Franz, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not Franz. No, it's Delbers.
Delbers. Who's he again?
He's an independent trader from Altdorf.
Oh.
Delbers Tröter. His real name's Dirk, but everyone calls him Delbers.
I give him like that dismissive noble wave.
All right, you know who it is. Come on, over here. I'll make you a millionaire. Come on.
I turn to Gale. Who does that commoner think he is?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know me, Eb. You're too good for me now. You're too good for this. It's just like Georg is. Who is that?
I don't know. You know, there's hangers-on everywhere, aren't there? He must have seen me in the crowd, caught my Altdorf accent, and thought he'd try for an upgrade.
So, oh, Eb, I got a load of hooky silver over here. Come on. I know you want to be involved. Come on. You know it makes sense.
Disgusting. Who bets on a joust? How unseemly. I suppose some commoners will bet on anything.
I suppose I'll just have to take all the profits for myself then. You know, Mum told me on her deathbed, don't never trust that Ebenezer.
Are you sullying the name Libram? I look at him.
What? I can't hear you. Right, well, I'll see you down the inn or something, yeah?
I guess, yeah, Ebenezer's just like stewing now. I suppose this doesn't ever happen to you, Gale?
Well, it does. I'm sometimes accosted by ex-servants of mine in the street, you know, looking for handouts and things like that.
No servant mind that one, but, well, maybe. Sometimes I have to keep track of all of them.
Why on earth would you associate with such a person?
I have not, and I shouldn't, and I shall not. Whoever he is, he must have caught my name from someone.
He called you Eb.
Yes, I'm not a fan of that. It's Ebenezer.
Okay, returning to Nornghal, you've eaten a delicious bowl of stew for your breakfast.
Hooray! I'm gonna... Yeah, I am heading back to the beer tents. I'm gonna try and look for Crusher.
Okay.
And see how he's doing.
Are you going to this same beer tent that he was in last night? Or?
Yes.
Okay. He is not there.
Is the barmaid still there?
No, she isn't.
The scandal. I'll just ask around after him.
Okay, who are you asking? Just people in the bar?
Yeah, just whoever's about. I'll take a seat at a relatively crowded table and put my penny down. And
anybody seen this Crusher fellow? Not seen him since he got thrown out of the ring again.
Oh yes, he was in here last night. I haven't seen him since.
Nobody's seen him today?
There is a veritable chorus of shrugs.
At
this moment, the little tiny guy, he's shorter than you are, Nornghal, comes sprinting in. The one with the big moustache that was drumming up custom comes through the flap of the tent. All right, Crusher, you're sacked. Oh, right then. Blushes and backs out.
I'm going after him.
Okay. He's storming to the next beer tent.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow him.
Okay. He's now, rather than bursting into the beer tent that he thinks Crusher is going to be in and like telling him he's sacked, is just sticking his head round the flap to see if he's in there, and then just carrying on like that.
Sir!
What?
You there?
Yeah. What do you want?
I think we're looking for the same man.
Yeah? Well, when you find him, tell him he's fucking fired. I've had enough.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you last see him?
Well, earlier today. I'm pretty sure you were there. Actually, I'm entirely certain you were there. Right? He throws a fight yesterday. He throws a fight today. I don't know what the hell he's playing at. Is he got running some sort of con here? I don't want him working for me. He says, "Oh, I've hurt my ankle." No. Turns out he's off some fucking trollop from a bar. Next thing I know, he's throwing fights. Obviously throwing fights. And when I get my hands on that lanky streak of piss that he threw it to, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm pretty sure you're in on it because he threw a fight to you the other day. Right? He outweighs you by at least 2.5 times and you pick him up like it's nothing. Right? So fuck off. Right? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you after a drink. Right? I'm going to go in this beer tent. I'm going to drink until I like myself. I don't want to talk to you. If you see Crusher, tell him he's sacked. I'm giving the whole thing up. Right? He can have the ring, he can have the caravan, he can have it all. He can even have the donkey. He can eat it for all I fucking give a damn. Fuck off.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Yeah, well, tell him exactly what I said. Do you want me to write it down?
No, that won't be necessary. Good day to you, sir.
Yeah. He turns and like walks inside the beer tent, and you're pretty sure he's like, no. You're pretty sure as he does turn, you see like a couple of tears on his lower eyelids.
Oh,
Oh no.
bestie.
Oh no, the nasty Weasley little man. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. That seems like a bit of a dead end. I guess I might as well, like, failing that, I might as well
Crusher's
tromp
still in
off.
town and he doesn't have a job to get to now. So if you ever want some muscle,
Yeah, he's about. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll be kind of like looking around for him to see if he is at the festival at all. But
Okay.
other than that, just kind of passively, like, looking around as I'm ambling through. I'd also like to go and do a bit of shopping myself.
Okay, what is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for a storm lantern.
Okay, which I believe is a scarce item, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so in a town like this, you've got a 60% chance of it being available for sale. That's at list price.
Okay. So do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll under 60. It's available for sale.
Okay.
That's at list price. If you're prepared to pay like 1.5 times, it goes up to common, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 26.
Yep, it is available for sale at list price.
Happy days. Right, I had that somewhere.
Well, you've already worked it out, so just take the amount off your money. I don't want to go through like the shopping as a role-playing experience.
No, that's fine. I was just checking the table. Lamp oil is a common item. So
oil you'd automatically be able to get here. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so make a perception as you're going about this.
Yep. Oh fuck! Helps when I don't drop the dice on the bloody floor. Right. Perception. Oh, I think that's a pass. Yes. Yeah. 25 with a 33.
Are you going around the town or the Schaffenfest?
Schaffenfest at the moment. Well, that's where I am. So yeah, that's where I've been kind of ambling around.
Yeah.
And doing my shopping.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a pass.
Yeah, you do see Crusher, and he's at the livestock market, just sitting on a bench, looking extremely hungover, watching the proceedings with a dim-witted grin on his face.
And the lady, is she anywhere to be seen?
No, she's not with him now.
Well, I'll still go over and say hello.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, Nornghal. Right?
Crusher, my boy.
Yeah. Oh, cheers for last night.
No,
Still feeling it now.
I bet. No bother. Listen, I have some ill news. But it'll all work out in the end. Your little boss man.
Oh, Marcus.
Yes, Marcus. I think he's on to you. He's not happy. He's been going from tent to tent, kicking up a fuss, saying that you're sacked.
Why am I sacked? Because at this point, I don't really give a fuck. Enough of it.
Well, then
sick of me. Well, that's just.
I have even better news.
Go on then.
Well, he said to me that if you see him, tell him he's sacked, and tell him that he can keep the ring and the caravan and the donkey if he wants.
Well, that means I got somewhere of my own, doesn't it? Home.
A home that you can take anywhere, my lad.
What? You know what? Embezzling my employer might have been the best decision I ever made. All right. Yeah, I'll take the donkey. If you see him, tell him I'll take the donkey, I'll take the ring, and I'll take the caravan, and I'll take everything that's in it, apart from him. If he's happy to be in it, I'll kick him out. I'll put him out myself. It's not going to be too fucking difficult.
That's the spirit. What happened with your lady friend?
Oh, she had to go to work. She's not working the beer tent today. She's working the Bergen Inn in town. I just not feeling up to much today, so I thought I'd come here, see the sights, maybe get a couple of get a Rumster's pie or something like that, and maybe go back to bed.
Rumster's pie.
I'd hold off on the pies.
You sure?
Not those room stars or whatever they are. They're bad news, I tell you.
Yeah. I won't have one of them. But you tell Marcus if you see him, he better get his shit out of my caravan, because I am taking it.
Well.
Nornghal, this is the second time in the session where you're going to need to run for the privy.
Yeah, I thought it might be coming up.
It's been lovely seeing you. All the best for the future.
That's a bit abrupt, isn't it?
I'll see you around. And
I hope so.
Leg it round the nearest back alley or corner, or if I can find a privy, then that's fantastic.
Okay, who are we going back to now? Seraphina and Stör, because I think they've been waiting the longest.
Whee! It's crime time.
Hey.
Okay, so you put a sort of rationed amount of schlafkraut into the hay manger of these horses.
Yep.
We probably shouldn't hang around too long. Unless you want to just actually shovel some actual shit just to kind of keep appearances.
You're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, but it makes us less suspicious.
Well, I also need to go out to then get some bets on.
Fair enough.
Right,
Yeah.
you're going to do that then.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get out of here then.
a commoners crowd or whatever, where people are going to be betting.
Yeah. Okay, so you both leave. Where are you going from here?
Far away.
As far away as possible.
I think I
So you
am.
come out the front door, but the two guards are still there. Well, that wasn't much of a shift.
So something's come up. Family emergency.
Or am I supposed to tell Guillermus? Stör, this is a Nolan accent that they've got. There's ridiculously high rising inflection at the end. Like half the sentence is a question.
Don't tell him anything. And I reach into my purse and I give them each a shilling. I wink.
Okay, both of them, as soon as you reach into your purse, both of them put their hands into their pockets and shake their heads. These are guards for nobility. They're not being bribed with a shilling.
Yeah, we also don't have any money to their knowledge.
I don't.
Do you want to make a bribery test to realise where that would be a really, really bad idea?
No, I've been sufficiently humiliated. Like I say, family emergency. Uncle fallen in the sewer. Have to go. And I take my tabard off and I just start running.
Okay. As soon as you've got the tabard over your head, so you can't really see. You do. There's someone. You hear a shout of "You'll do."
Hello?
Hey, now, quick, come in here.
Me?
Yep, you.
Okay. Where are we going?
Just into the tent.
Welcome to the Stabbin' Fest.
Okay.
No, it's a huge. It's like this huge, bulky guy. It's like... All right, lad. How tall are you?
6 foot and 1 inch.
Perfect. All right. Come with me.
Can my friend come or?
No.
Oh, okay then. I grimace at Seraphina and follow this strange man away.
Okay. He takes you like into a little curtained off area in this thing. He's a big bulky man. He's about probably 50, 60-ish. He's in half plate. So he's dressed like a master of sword.
Uh-huh.
Okay, lad, what's your name?
Stör.
Right, Stör. Primus has never fought a joust in his life,
Ah.
but he is exactly the same shape and size as you are.
I see.
Would you like to put on his armour? I mean, there'll be plenty of money in it for you. Your visor will be down and everything.
Oh, fuck.
And is just trying to work out how optional.
I mean,
this
to be
is.
fair, I imagine Stör now has an angel and a devil, with the devil being Ebenezer and the angel being Seraphina's like, come on, Stör, win the joust, get us some money. And the other side, don't you fuck me over, Stör.
Yeah.
Stör, joust, Stör, joust, Stör, joust.
You know what? Okay, I'll do it. If
It's not. I mean, yeah. Oh, come on. There'll be money in here. Maybe a kiss from the pretty maiden at the end of it. You know.
Oh wow!
And just like a little finder's fee. Yeah. 15, something like that.
That seems reasonable.
Right.
Yeah.
On me, lad.
I follow.
You're up first.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Well, Nornghal has finished having a shit. Seraphina is outside, not knowing what to do with herself. So I imagine you're joining the comments.
Betting on those fucking horses, love.
I'm betting on those horses. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably don't know what's going on there, though, do I? I wouldn't know.
I don't know what's going on there.
No.
I barely know what's going on.
Yeah.
However, Stör, over the next few minutes, you are decked out in leather, followed by mail, followed by plate, like full plate. It's a very alien sensation, and you are given a lance and hoisted onto a horse.
Thank God.
So this is what it's like.
You probably feel very, very grand.
I do.
However, you also feel very, very vulnerable because you don't know how to ride a horse or use a lance.
No, it's
All
quite
by
different
armor.
from like anything
How it
I've
looks.
ever.
What's the worst that could happen?
Stör. Come on. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right. Oh, God. Okay. Can you make an intuition, please, Stör?
Yes. That's INT, right? It's I.
No, intuition is a skill based on.
It is a skill.
So.
Oh, sorry, of course it is. Based on I. Yep, no, that's fine. Oh, no, actually, I'm not going to use those dice. I'm going to use these ones. Okay. 18 out of 34.
Okay. All right. So, Seraphina, you're making your way through the commoner's box.
Yeah.
And you are, like, trying to put bets on.
I am indeed.
Make a gamble. This is an extended gamble. Ebenezer, make another perception.
A perception, you say?
Yeah. It's be either based on either sight or hearing, whichever is better, to either hear Seraphina's distinctive accent or...
I passed my gamble.
Wow.
I passed
how
my
much
perception.
Okay, how much are you putting up in stakes, Seraphina?
Let's see how many monies I've got. I've got
Put it all
gold.
on. Put it all on.
Tempted to, actually, yeah. Fuck it, yeah, I'm going to put all my money on it.
I'm not responsible for
Everything.
any loss of monies.
You
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
are. This will be your
Desperate.
You don't even know it's
That
me.
gamble test was to find people to gamble money with. In the commoner's box, they're not going to be gambling crowns, so I won't be unless you break it down to shillings.
Okay, sorry, how many shillings are in a crown? It's
20.
20. Right, so I'm going to bet 13 shillings. No, let's make it 15.
Woo.
No, 30. All of it.
Right, and you're going to bet this at evens, are you? Or are you going to like start up you're going to be like a race side bookies, like giving odds?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds more fun.
Okay. So what odds are you offering? The Middenheim will win, or
Menheim will win. I don't know. What else could I do? As like weird odds.
15-8, something like that.
Yeah.
No, just for the first joust, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you're going to do it at 15-8. And you
15.
put up, what, 15 shillings?
15. The first race, this is Stör's race.
It's not a race, it's a joust.
Yeah, sorry. Thinking of actual
Okay, so
horse
you're
racing.
giving
It's a race to
15
the middle.
odds.
This is the one that we've drugged, isn't it? Or is it not? Can I just
Well, you
double
drugged
check that?
Stör's horse.
I've dragged Stör's horse.
Right, so you get 15 to 8 the other way.
No, can I just... Obviously,
But everyone
other
expects
way.
Ebenheim to win.
fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that Seraphina would not bet money on the horse she's drugged. I think Seraphina
No,
would
I
have
absolutely
brain cells
wouldn't.
to rub together.
No, I just got very confused at what's happened here.
So what you're going to do is put better odds on the horses that are going the other way, so that people will bet on them and not on the Once Upon a Time one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Ebenezer, you either see glances of Seraphina, or hear her distinctive Mootland accent as she comes striding through the commoner's box, trying to take bets on the opposite side to you.
Again, just give a very exaggerated discussion. Roll my eyes and try and make conversation with Von Osborne.
I wouldn't make eye contact with you either if I...
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
Nornghal, where are you at this moment? Because it's getting on to about 12 bells now. Some time has passed.
So after I've finished shitting my guts out and checking in on my good friend, I mean, I guess I'd start convening. I'm vaguely aware of their plan.
What? So you go there too?
Yeah, I'll just head over to the joust just to see what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
I guess
so you
try
can
and
get into the commoner's box with no problem at all.
try and shove my way to the front so I can see.
Yeah. Having said that, as Ebenezer, you're watching from the side. Ladies and gentlemen, the first joust of the day. Meine Damen und Herren. Sir Siegfried. And he just trots out. Sir Siegfried. He's got no lands. He's in allegiance to the Middenheim.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Primus Once Upon a Time, and the crowd erupts in applause. They have forgotten to put down Stör's visor, and all of you can clearly see the Stör trotting out awkwardly on a horse with a lance in her hand.
Oh my god.
It's fine. Women can't be knights in Bretonia, so no, it's fine. That's what matter. But yeah, I imagine Ebenezer's probably just openly fucking furious for a split second. Just the sound of teeth cracking, like a kettle boiling. And then an idea cuts through his mind. Stör's taking this first hand. Stör's gonna throw the race. It's just the stupidest thing ever. Something was like, yes, good.
It looks like Stör's horse is about to fall asleep.
Ebenezer's just like, yes, good. Yes. This is perfect.
I'm feeling very afraid.
Just look what over could at possibly go wrong?
You just look over at the Osprey box and just see the most evil expression on Ebenezer's face ever.
Yeah, well, Georg von Osborne looks very, very happy.
Yeah.
Oh dear me, what broken down nags they do field these days.
I know, and the horse isn't much better either.
Wow.
Right, are we going to go into the joust, or...?
I think we should save it for next time.
Yeah. Can I just steer the horse directly into the box that Ebenezer is sitting in? And
as far as I know, you've never ridden a horse before.
Get the
horse walking in the river.
Get the horse to gallop full pelt towards the box and then suddenly stop so it catapults you off the back so you can drive your lance directly through Ebenezer's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Crazy. Wild.
Strange, isn't it?
It's weird how no one likes him.
Yeah. He is the worst person.
I'm really excited for next session because my fortune points will be back.
Yeah. You may need a fate point if you're impaled by a lance.
Yeah.
Bringing an end to our 6th episode of The Enemy Within campaign. This has been The Enemy in Shadows, written by Graham Davis and several other people who will be credited in the description. Our players were Callum as Ebenezer Gütte, Ses as Seraphina Esmerelda Honeycakes, Tish as Stör Sumpfläufer, and Steve as Nornghal Varrskrati, with myself as GM. Our musical intro was War and Peace by freestockmusic.com, and full credit for that will also be in the description. As we're now engaging in a sport brought over from Bretonia, I will say, may the lady bless and keep you, and fear not the doomsayers.